Havoc 1, this is 1-4, radio check on frequency 110 over.
Shaw, do you want the jab or the Moss tonight?
Copy your last, out.
Do you want the jab or the Moss?
Wait 1.
1316, let me Charlie 110 over.
Copy out.
Yeah,
1-4 gets all the cool shit, man.
How do you want?
Charlie, this is 1-4, I got your
colors
leaving
do you
Charlie
want?
on 114 over.
I already went red.
1-3, this is Bravo, radio check 113.
Grab
over.
Moss up for
Hey, 1617.
1-3, I got you Lima Charlie on 113.
You want to run the Javelin today?
Copy that. Out.
Jav? Okay.
No.
Oh, I guess we're all
Oh.
set.
They get the javelin?
Why am I being
You want to run the Javelin tonight?
Oh,
1617.
that's me. Oh, sweet.
Oh, just
Or this morning.
Sagan on point 1.
Any armor that comes into the AO that the rifle squads can't deal with, we deal with it. Alpha, this is Charlie.
We hear you, goddammit. Leave us alone.
East Station, this is Mars on NG net over.
I don't know.
Alright, what were you saying, Sergeant Shaw?
No, it's all good. Are we running a Javelin this morning?
This would be fun.
Yes. Take
Alright.
take one Javelin, 1 Moss.
Any station that's
Gotcha.
net, this is McLennan, frequency check.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna grab one
Radio
for
check,
myself then.
frequency 113.2, over.
Your first decision.
Is it McLennan?
And you already
Possibly.
fucked
Oh,
up.
never mind.
Jesus. This
Why
is
did I
gonna be a
already
long...
fucked up?
No, I'm not
McLennan
telling you.
joined, Blue Team.
It's for my my PowerPoint
It is
that
what
will
it is.
occur at the end of the mission.
Okay.
Done.
I like that option.
I don't know how to use PowerPoint.
Hey, Price.
I mean, you might be. You just
Lima
use
Charlie.
a good choice for
Hey,
it.
Do you have
what are you
a
doing here?
CLS?
Huh?
Yeah, I got earplugs and everything.
Second.
Stop it. You're gonna fucking...
Alpha.
You'll never leave me alone. It's
Negative.
not in your nature.
You want me to?
And I
Grab
got
the mic.
Copy.
The best battle buddy I've ever had. Dude, do you remember that parent dude that used to be in Havoc One? I bet he has a small wiener.
I gotta carry a Javelin.
I was gonna ask that like 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
But I-
There's a
Hey!
there's a in the box if you want to grab it from the box.
Get out of
if
there.
you haven't got it already.
Who are we? Oh,
Station that's net, this is Mike broadcasting on 143, radio check, over.
Mike, this is 1-3. I got you Lima Charlie.
Hey Mars, how much box you got?
Copy, out.
1-4, this is 1-7.
Go for 1-4.
1-4, do you have 100% attendance? Do you have all your assistants?
Wait 1.
I'm only asking so if you need me to carry anything, I got your back.
Hey, firm. We have all the assistants here. I'm waiting on a TL to show up. He should be here relatively soon.
Roger that. 1-7. I'm out.
Okay.
Out of what?
Hey, Battle Buddy. What do you want me to carry?
A rifleman loadout. Okay. With CLS.
I feel like you're not pretending at all. I feel like you're a fool. Oh, don't lean like that. Stop it.
No AT, right?
Right.
Do you not want to carry the tube on your back?
Oops.
It's fine. I'm just wondering. Just know, so I know you don't. You have the in a bag. You just don't have it in your back, right? All right, cool. I also have one in my bag as well. MG gunners, I have 2 AP belts on me. Okay. Right. All right, cool. And then, Charlie, I don't have any additional heat rounds for you.
Havoc 1, go ahead and sound off when you guys are fucking loaded in and geared up and ready to go.
You want me to carry extra 40s for you?
No, I don't think we can do that.
1-4 copy is we are down 1 man. Other than that, we expect him to be here sooner or later, so we're good to go.
1-3, if you could go ahead and maybe get out of those like pretty little lines, you know, I need to be a little bit more abstract, you know. We are in a combat zone.
1-3 copies. I'll get them looking out to the south.
Okay, don't get up there. You're gonna fucking turn an ankle, and you can't see over there anyways.
Solid copy. We'll spread out then.
Dance. My puppets.
Oh, you said you want.
See, look at this. This is what's up. Like that's.
No, don't worry about it. We're here. Follow me.
Oh, just rally with me. Just rally with me.
Yeah, we just need to spread out and not be so fucking pretty little blind soldiers. Actually, correction, just pull over these Escos here, that's fine.
1-2, this is 1-7.
I think we're gonna be pretty on.
So Alpha, you're good to go, right? And Mike? Copy that. Havoc 1, this is 1-3, we are all set, over.
Aries, this is 1-7 on 3-1 over.
You and those fucking glasses.
Well, if, you know,
Wilco, Aries, over.
if
No, I don't. Please continue.
S4 would fucking, or whoever the fuck's in charge of putting things in the box would give me prescriptions that weren't fucking,
Use your words. Come on, you can do this.
Ray Charles fucking shades.
Alright.
I just come. Wait, that's Stevie Wonder. God damn it.
That's
One
that
is
works.
1-1.
Same guy.
Sign it 1-1.
Hey, what are you
Advised,
doing?
we're all green and good to go. On.
Roger, 1-1 over.
1-1 out.
I'm captaining.
Can I captain with you?
Havoc 1, this is 1-3.
What channel am I
Sign
on?
it 1-3.
What?
1-3 is 100% ready to roll, over.
Every captain needs
Roger,
a what?
1-3 over.
Every captain needs a ship.
A
And I'll be
shit?
your ship. Ship.
A ship. I see. Does that mean I can ride you?
Okay, I mean.
You don't ride a ship.
Alpha,
I
go
mean,
ahead and pull your guys
I guess you
closer,
do.
but it's a little bit too far out for my liking.
What channel am I on? 3-1? 0.1? What are we on?
Yeah, 3-1.1.
Are we gonna be getting a briefing from?
No, the intention was just for us
Aries?
not to be
Where's
in
the
fucking
AO?
pretty little lines. Over to your right.
Way up to the north of Cop Tallahassee.
Cap.
See, it's outlined.
Why can I not?
Yeah, just
damn it.
don't be
What?
super
Fuck, I don't
fucked up.
know.
Are we gonna be getting
Pretty
a
little lines.
It's basically
Look at the other
briefing from
squads.
Aries?
We fucking have to, otherwise we don't know what the fuck we're doing.
Yeah, can you, because we're gonna deploy to Cop Tallahassee before we step off.
Can I send it up in the air now?
Fair enough.
Does it have battery life?
Oh yeah. It's got about 3 hours of flight time.
You can't pick it up.
Wow, that's like a 3-1 training.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
Yeah.
Sure.
I can talk shit about the squad that I'm in.
4 eyes.
Domestically, you can send
Quit trying to crawl up on that wall. It's fucking pointless.
it or look at it, you know what I mean?
I'll send it to Cop Mod.
You just look around like.
Take it.
And then when
Okay.
we get closer, I'll start sending it up to you.
1216 over.
I don't think they're on net yet. They loaded in like 10 minutes after.
Copy. Other than 1-4 is one guy. They're the only ones we're waiting on.
Roger.
That's run.
Oh, there's some angry Republican with a shotgun out there that shoots it down.
No politics.
I would hope it's ours.
Hope there's an angry guy who wears a wife beater and flip flops with a shotgun. Shoots
You?
it down. I don't wear a wife beater or flip flops.
Yeah, but you beat
Patty.
your wife. What's the difference?
I've never.
I was here last
That's
Sunday.
Cap,
slanderous.
Maybe you should start. What?
I'm just letting you know once we're all set. We're still waiting on 1-2. We're supposed to take the
I
flagpole
only get
to the
on when I
cop,
have
and
to get on.
it'll be live from there.
What's a frog foot?
Who told you that? Are we gonna get a
Anyways.
fucking briefing?
I can ask.
Did you get a briefing?
Negative, Captain.
Someone has to have a briefing. There is no information on what the fuck we're supposed to be doing in that AUX op, Warno.
Roger.
Well, that's what's always smacking us around anytime there's a fast mover.
Why did he run away?
Hothead.
Signed it.
Huh?
Interrogative.
You just
are we
put yourself
getting
on
any
speaker.
Sort of a briefing before we step up.
Why are you looking down? Did
when-
you drop something?
When special squad
Yeah.
Your speaker plug?
out the MG with him, okay?
My hopes and dreams.
There wasn't shit in the
Copy.
fucking Warno telling us what to do. It literally just said
Thank you.
to show of force, and that's it.
Well, let's show him.
I mean, I'll let Sergeant Heckman tell you guys what my idea of a show of force was.
No, because I had to get 3 stitches.
Are you on whisper intentionally?
Of
Aren't
course.
you supposed to yell at people?
Sergeant Munson, are you on net?
Yes, Sergeant.
Are you guys loaded in, ready to go?
They are getting prepared right now. ETA like 1 to 2 mics.
Wilco, Aries, stand by.
Where is he?
Once you
This way
set
somewhere.
up, you'll line up over there at the wall or just hang out over there at the wall. Let me know.
What? Are we coming back here to get raped? Like, what the fuck?
Only if you're lucky.
This is very rapey.
Prepare your anus.
Well, you fucking outnumber us, so I'm pretty sure I'm the one that should be nervous.
You're the one who lured us into this fucking back alley bullshit.
I didn't lure shit. You came at your own free will.
I was actually just following other people. I don't know why we're back here.
What in the Bane?
What the fuck's going on over here?
Are
Nothing
you gonna
for
ask me
you.
why I'm gonna shoot someone before I throw them out of a plane?
Okay, come on. Let it go.
It would be very painful.
For you.
Okay.
For you?
All right. Militia forces are confirmed to be operating north of COP Tallahassee. Seem to have pushed south, taking advantage of the elite guard's losses in recent weeks. It is unknown whether or not their intentions, what their intentions are, but it is decided that this threat needs to be eliminated and headed off. Your area of your patrol is already marked out on your map, so you are to head north out of COP Tallahassee, do a foot patrol through that northern region, and eliminate any forces that you find in that area.
Sounds good to me, Top.
You're
Are
able
we
to see
meant
your
to
marked
read the
AO,
spoiler
correct?
part?
Yes. Where the briefing is. Can you guys see the marked AO on your map, though?
The blue square?
Ever.
Okay, yep.
What'd you say about the briefing? What was
Huh?
the question asked? So you said
and
that's where the briefing is.
The spoiler part on the Warno.
That's just for you guys, right?
Whoever the fuck wants to read it.
I specifically told my guys to not read it if they're not Zeusing.
That's what I thought. I thought that it was specific to like Zeus surprises and whatnot.
There's no way we could lock it down to where only Zeus could see it unless we put it in the talk where only my guys can see it, so... I mean, we can tell
yeah,
people
they have
not to fucking read it, but...
Correct. That's what
there's no way to fucking tell
need
if
to be
somebody's read
doing.
it or not.
I mean, if they're idiots and they're like, "Oh, I read it in the Zeus section."
Well, I just thought that was what the intent was. That's why it was hidden behind the spoiler thing, was because, you know, just for the people that didn't want to know, they didn't have to know. But I didn't know that specifically where the briefing part was going to be.
The flag between the arsenals is already set up as a TP for you. And then you can also TP back here if you need to for whatever fucking reason. It goes both ways. Kind of like Heckman.
Stand by 1-2.
Why is he calling you specifically?
Because I'm the friendly one.
He doesn't like 1-6. And the
Go for 1-7.
The other COP doesn't have an arsenal. It's just got supply boxes.
Otherwise, we are ready to go. Over.
Roger that. 1-2.
Sorry, Hawkins. What's that? Oh, make sure you put a box in the MG as well. Oh wait, is there a box there? There's a box.
Cam, what nets are you on?
What?
Like, am I talking to you at all specifically, or?
You shouldn't.
Okay. Are you
I'm on your
planning to do any
nets.
sort of briefing beforehand, or?
No, you guys need to figure out the mission and brief everyone.
Roger. Well, honestly, just looking at the map, I'd basically just like to push north out of the Cop Tallahassee to that hill 1638. Pretty much get eyes on damn near the entire AO from there, and then we can probably figure out what maneuvers. And I'm thinking if we have to actually push through here, would basically just take it clockwise because there's better hills to see into this AO, and basically just move clockwise around the AO if that's what we have to do. But I think we're gonna be able to see most of it from this hilltop, to be honest.
Well, remember how these fucking hilltops are with the brush and the fucking visibility limitations, so don't.
Copy.
But that's exactly the same thing that I was gonna do, or recommend at least, so.
Yeah, maybe there first, maybe this hill second, third, and then by then we should have most eyes on anything down in here, and we can push across all the way around if we need to, but I figure that way we can stay on the south side of Defilade while we make our maneuvers to that side as well. So the only part that'll be the sketchiest is out here, but I feel like we'll be able to see a lot of that shit before we even get down there.
Just remember, a show of force is literally just us patrolling with no even intent, like it's to let the enemy know we're out there. So if we're not engaged by the time we skirt that entire ridge line, then I mean, there's no, you know what I mean? Like,
I prefer not to even push out here. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So, but we can see, even if we have to push, like, you know, right in this area, you know, so that way we're still, you know, definitely from here. But you know, we'll see how it goes. There's no wrong way to do a show of force. You just walk out there, strut your big cocks out, and that's it.
All right. Jesus Christ.
Cool.
1-4 is clear.
That was 1-1. Apologies.
Alright. Just make sure you know who it is, and then if fucking happens again, make sure that you let them know.
1-1 cops.
All personnel on me.
For copies.
Sort of near the box.
1-3 copies, headed your way.
Imagine if fucking half my belt just went off.
We're headed for briefing. Is that you, Potvin?
I'm here.
Sergeant Sullivan, front and center. Attention to orders. Headquarters 506 Infantry Regiment Realism Unit. Dated 25 August 2019. Headquarters of the 506 Infantry Regiment Realism Unit has reposed special trust and confidence in the patriotism, valor, fidelity, and abilities of Jared Sullivan. In view of these qualities and his demonstrated potential for increased responsibility, he is therefore commissioned to second lieutenant with date of rank being 25 August 2019 by headquarters of the 506 Infantry Regiment Realism Unit. Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Thank you.
Make a wave, make a wave.
Butter that bread.
Do you guys want a speech from me or him?
Both. Sure.
All right, this is my speech. Lieutenant Sullivan,
Don't fuck up.
we're in a fucking combat zone, Lieutenant. They're your problem now.
We're dead.
Alright, thank you, Havoc 1. A lot of you have gotten to know me over the last couple of years since I've been here. I'm going to keep it short and simple. Thank you all for the continued support. You guys continue to kick ass on a week-to-week basis, and I intend to continue what Captain Drumheller and Sergeant Heckman have brought here to Havoc 1, and I know that we'll continue to improve together. So let's take it one step at a time. This is going to be new for me and new experience for me. It's going to be a new experience for some of you, but I think together, as long as we got each other's backs, we'll get there safely.
Great speech, like 9.5 out of 10.
That was definitely an Oscar nominee.
He didn't cry.
Better than Valentino.
Thank you, Captain. Are we just going to get right into the brief then here?
This is your shit now. I have nothing for you.
Roger that, Captain. All right, Havoc 1, listen up. Go ahead and open up your maps. We're going to be operating in the northern section of Cop Tallahassee there in the northeastern of your maps. Everybody got eyes on?
Affirmative.
Roger. We're just going to be doing a show of force patrol, some militia forces that push down into this region. They don't have any sort of strongholds that we know of. They're just kind of in and around this region, harassing, setting up small positions and whatnot. Our mission tonight is just a show of force patrol. We're going to push up there and just basically eliminate any fucking contacts that we find out there in that designated area. So the contingency plan is pretty fucking simple. You'll see the 3 OP markers I've marked on the map. We're basically going to push straight north out of Cop Tallahassee to OP1 at Hilltop 1638. We'll spread out along there on that ridge line and get eyes out in basically all directions, basically north. So east to west to the north, and we'll see what we can see from there. Obviously, depending on what we see, we may skirt around the south side to OP2 and then maybe again to the south side to OP3. I'd like to avoid pushing out here to the north. I'd like to try to get eyes on as much of that as we can from either one of those 3 OP markers. So like I said, at the beginning, we'll just push out here and get on a line, roughly, holding our flank security in OP1, and we'll see what we see from there. Pretty cut and dry, pretty simple. Does anybody have any questions or comments?
Negative, sir.
No, sir.
Question, sir.
Send it, McCoy.
What's the contingency if we get engaged from Cassadar? I'm pretty sure they still have guys down there. We'll be in pretty clear view of that from the cop, so just curious on that.
I did not receive any sort of intel as to whether to possibly expect any, counterattacks from that region. But yeah, we're gonna have to keep our fucking eyes peeled out to our south just in case.
Roger.
The elite guard's probably gonna be pretty busy with all that shit pushing up from the south.
Yep, Task Force Charlie's right on their fucking doorstep there on Cassadar. So, any other questions or comments?
Negative. Negative, sir.
All right, sir. I got one thing.
Sergeant Heckman. Yep.
All right, Havoc 1 with Captain stepping down and having our new LT. I know there's a lot of questions about what's going to happen to me, so let's go ahead and hit that flagpole and get the fuck out of here.
What the fuck? Okay.
Lock and
Wow.
load and go through the flagpole as soon as you're over
Just
there.
a little
Everything's
bit
live.
confused.
Get security at Cop Tallahassee when you get through.
Welcome to the medics.
1-3 will take the northern sector.
Help.
1-3, push up to the northern side of the cop.
Throw me out.
Let's get out to the northwest.
Get out.
Mike is in.
Large out is
1-6 is in.
1-0.
Please, in.
Shit.
Online with Alpha.
Push to the northeast corner.
Oh, don't worry about it.
All elements to sound off once you're at Cop Tallahassee and ready to move over.
Is 1-1. We are all in the ready to go.
1-2's all here, ready to go.
Bravo, standby 1.
Copy that.
I'll say again.
Alpha, you set?
1-4's on station.
1-3 is all set.
Bravo, go ahead.
Roger, all stations set, break. Marching order to the north will be 1-2, 1-4, 1-3, 1-1. How copy?
1-3 is in third.
1-2 copies.
1-1 copies.
1-3 copies.
This is 1-4, say again.
Marching order to the north to OP1 will be 1-2, 1-4, 1-3, 1-1. Over.
1-4 copies.
1-2, 1-4, 1-3, 1-1.
Great, so I get to stay with their badass.
Roger, all stations copy. 1-2, go ahead and take us out when you're ready. Over.
For the marching order, we're second line.
1-2 copies. We're Oscar Mike, north.
I'll bring up the rear, sir, with my mic.
Roger, that's weird. I'll get used to that.
Of course, they're fucking pushing out from the east.
1-4, this is 1-3. We're ready to move when you are.
Oh, okay.
1-4 copies. Waiting for my guys to get to the eastern side before we start pulling out.
Where are you guys going?
Solid copy.
As if any of your guys know how to pull out. Settle down, 1-4.
Earplug check.
Earplug
check.
Copy.
Butt plug out.
Roger, it's not moving right now.
Hey, Prem, just move
Did he say butt plug out?
Earplugs in, butt plug out.
I feel like you hear what you want to hear there.
1-4 is Oscar Mike.
I'm like 90%
Copy.
sure he said
1-3
butt plug
is
out.
moving out. Bob Sierra.
I don't know. Well, I'm leaving mine in if that's okay with you, sir.
1-3 is Oscar Mike.
Lost, are you coming?
Yeah, I twisted my ankle.
One two's engaged with a single shooter north, edge of the hill, maybe 400 or 500 meters.
Roger, 1-2. 1-4, let's get up here.
He's down.
1-4 is moving.
1-3 is going to shift to the right. 1-2's going to hold position, but that single shooter's down. 1-4, if you want to come to our pause, and 1-3 flank right.
Well,
Okay, what the fuck was that?
that was an RP. That was
1-4
an RPG.
copies. We're pushing up to you.
Single marks.
1-3's pushing right.
Hilltop to the north.
Yeah, that RPG came from east to west.
I should warn you, Drum. I am a magnet for tank shells. Oh, see?
1, this is 1-3. We took an RPG from our east. Currently no eyes on Rocketeer. Over.
Roger that, 1-3. Let's keep bounding up to the top of this fucking hill.
Solid copy. We'll do.
Oh, it came from over there somewhere.
It's 1-1. We are.
Shooter is 070. There's two guys up on that hill east. They're calling him as 1,000 meters out.
Multiple thermal contacts on that hilltop to 075. Tracer's going out. Over.
You got a range on that?
The hilltop?
1-4, get your MGs on those two motherfuckers and smoke their ass.
How? 1070?
I have more guys coming in.
When they launch
from
the RPGs? Maybe get down below deflated and then
1-2,
just
this is 1-6. I need you
That's
to
why
lock
you're a
down
magnet.
that northern flank. Make sure nothing comes over that hillside. Over.
Well, I don't know. They launched it.
Roger, we'll push up there with 1-4.
See, they launched it.
Advise, we have a squad coming in from the west at this time. Over.
Roger. This is 1-6. Be advised, we're taking fire from 320.
This is 1-3. Be advised, we got contacts west 500 meters of the ridge.
Alright, Havoc 1, make sure that we're fucking maintaining our fucking sectors of responsibility. Once these contacts are down, we're gonna follow the OT's plan and keep moving north.
There's 3 guys moving in from the 340 approximately as well.
Roger, we need to get these guys up to elevation and keep fucking moving and not get surrounded on this fucking spur.
Roger that, we're getting the fuck out of here. Havoc 1, are we all elements ready to fucking move?
This is 1-4. We still engaging these
1-3
two
still
guys.
consolidating.
Alright, when you guys are
Pushing
fucking
up.
ready to go, 1-2, take us out north. We're gonna maintain our sectors of responsibility. We're gonna keep pushing while engaging the enemy.
Why are they ranking 3-1.1, right?
Is 1-1 engaging hostiles to the northwest?
What?
3-1.1, right?
Yeah. No.
110.1.
110.1.
North sector covering northwest.
Solid copy. Remember, we are not gonna get bogged down here, boys. Violence to action. Keep pushing.
1116 over.
Steady for 1-1.
I want you to start pushing bearing 300 where those contacts were up on the northwest side of the hill and get on the left side of 1-2. How copy?
1-1 copy is pushing 300.
Moving.
This 1-2, we need help on the top of the ridge. We're engaged with a squad size down slope to the northwest.
Roger 1-2, I'm pushing up to your position. Time now, over.
1-4.
That is enemies.
They're
They're fucking.
fucks on the east. We're just
stuff
gonna forget about
on.
them there. Click out.
1-3 is bandaging 1 times wounded. We're about to be else click again.
Okay, good. Who's the?
Are you back there with?
Havoc
back
1
there with
elements,
1-3?
make sure that you fucking earn your shot. No firing from behind friendly's heads.
Negative. Talking to 1-7.
Negative. I'm pushing up. I'm going
Once
to
you
1-1.
copies, we need immediate help up here. We're getting overwhelmed by several squads.
1-4 is 30 Sierra out.
1-3's got eyes on you, 1-2. We're pushing to help. We'll push up on your right flank. Over.
Roger, we're getting hit from the northwest by a squad and northeast from a squad.
Solid copy. We'll have words with that northeastern squad then.
I'll be on the northeast. I'm like
1-1
2 seconds out.
1-1, if you push straight up north, you can get flanking fire on these guys. Fucking 1-2 up, over.
1-1 copies. I'm gonna continue northwest for about 100 more meters to get eyes up behind the deflator.
Taking heavy fire, it looks like from the 092.
1-3-1-6 over.
Send for 1-3.
I need you to maintain eastern security on that shit shooting at us from the east, over.
1-3 copies. We're pushing up close to 1-2 and we'll get security out east. Over.
Tango Mike 1-6 out.
That stuff shooting from the eastern hilltop is out of range of most of our guys. Havoc 4 is on the wrong flank to shoot at that. Or 1-4. Oh, never mind. They pushed over there.
I meant if I had Havoc 4 cap.
Well,
That's what
we
I'm
don't.
saying. I know.
Alpha, you all good?
1-1-1-6 over.
Send it for 1-1.
How's it looking over there at OP1, over?
I'll be advised OP1 is clear. I have a team checking the western side of this hill. We're watching north this time, over.
Roger, lock it down, 1-6 out.
We'll go.
Havoc 1 all elements, what's the status on everybody else's squads?
How's that
Over.
guy?
Is that a new
1-4
group
is
of
green.
enemies right there? Give me a range on those.
1-3's green. We're moving in closer to 1-2 now. Over.
1-2 is now green. Thanks for the message.
Say again the range.
1100 meters.
No, the guy's
Havoc
close.
1, which squad has the fucking DMR?
Never mind. they lined up and got fucked up by the 249 on the right.
There's one
Say again,
shooter
Havoc
out
1.
there. Like with a fucking...
1-2 does not have a DMR.
Is 1-1 engaging a squad-sized element infantry west
Just to the right of the fire that's going out to
over.
the west, there's a static machine gunner.
Roger,
An
1-1.
ATS, looks like.
Say again.
Just to the right.
Stop
of where
shooting
we're
at that
right.
guy. He's out of fucking
Send it.
effective range.
I saw 2 guys
The
moving in
west.
from your right flank. We lost eyes on them. They're below death.
240's
We'll
finally
reacquire if we can.
What the fuck are you doing? Get up online with these guys! Holy shit!
1-3 copies.
Good? Yeah, I'm good.
Get up up here.
Zero 459 is the marker for that static.
1-1-1-2. up to the right, flanking your guys, and push further west. Look fire on us if we're getting past your weapons.
All copies.
Havoc 1-6, be advised, red 4 marker 0459, static MG emplacement. How copy, over?
All copies.
1-4 copies, 0459, static MG.
1-3 copies, 0459, static MG.
On you.
Havoc 1-1-2.
Send it 1-2.
We got IDF 200 meters northwest of 1-2's pause in the valley between OP1 and 2. Over.
Roger, we may need to start our maneuvers to OP2 around the back side of this fucking hill, so you're probably gonna have to put yourself south of 1-1 and start maneuvers to OP2 from that side, over.
Roger, I'll be happy to start maneuvers. 1-3-1-4, you guys clear to come over here now?
This 1-1, we are taking IDF down the hill to our west.
Roger, like I said, start pushing back on the south side of Deflate. We'll start maneuvering to OP2, break 1-3 and 1-4. I need you guys to start pushing west towards OP2 on the south side of this Deflate, over.
1-1 copies.
1-3 copies, we're covering 1-4 as they pull back.
1-4 copies, moving.
1-2 copies, Ross from Mike South.
1-3, 1-4, once we get on top of this hill, we'll let you know, and then you guys can follow in suit.
Solid copy.
Try to go on the southern edge, we'll be covering east to north.
This 1-1, further squad, hostile infantry northwest on the next hill.
Go for 1-4.
I believe that's the squad that I just called out.
Need to prioritize finding those mortars.
1-3, we're about 10 Sierra.
Solid copy. We're ready to move when you are. Trying to move over to OP2 at this time, get out of the mortar fire. Hawkins, if you can try to use the UAV and see if you can get eyes on that shit.
Yeah, affirm. Do we have like any idea where they're coming from?
Negative. 1-3, good move.
1-2's Oscar Mike West. Go ahead, cover us.
There's shit for cover out here. Hey, there's no cover out here, so if we start getting shot at, I need you to lay down so I can lay down behind you, okay?
Okay.
Send it.
Advice, I'm gonna fall in behind you.
Hawkins, I'm moving.
Alright, roger that.
Yeah, affirm. I have eyes on a BTR and a static ZU cannon at this time. I'm gonna mark it up so they don't move.
1-2, this 1-4, we have not so good eyes from where we currently are. We're kind of split right now trying to cover 1-3 moving up on us. You don't have full coverage.
Fucking rock cover over there.
We'll just have to try to make it work.
1-3, we got people bearing 083 east coming up on the slope you just left.
Solid copy, 083
Drop eyes
east.
on bearing
We're gonna pick up your
315
northern
on the
security.
ridge line. See, I got
Yeah,
it.
let's push up on the ridge and see if we can get some shots out. Okay, never mind.
No, we don't want to go that way.
1-3-1-4, if you guys can't fucking persecute those enemies quickly, you guys need to get off that fucking hillside. They're fucking trying to bracket us.
1-4 copies. We're moving off this hill right now. We just eliminated the squad.
1-4, 1-3 set, watching out to the north and east. We can watch you as you pull out.
1-4 copies. Be advised, most of my section is already moving with platoon here. We're just basically 4-man back here.
Solid copy. We've got you covered.
Affirm.
Hawkins, I'm holding to make sure 1-4 and 1-3 get off this fucking hill.
Copy.
Havoc 1, everybody keep the shit spread out on these maneuvers with this IDF, over.
I'll keep going, sir, with the lead element.
Roger.
This is better.
I think you guys need to get off the hill ASAP.
Hey, firm, we're pulling off now.
Why were they still up there?
1-2's almost set at the top, so we'll cover the rest of the platoon's movements up here.
Say again?
Nothing. Now we can't shoot at them.
Yeah, but now they can't shoot at us.
All stations still 1-1 engaging. Hostile bearing 332 my path north-northwest about 500 meters over.
1-1, this is 1-3.
Send it.
Be advised, we're in a good position. Maybe we can get enfilade fire from where we're looking. Over.
Enfilade.
1-1 copies. We're continuing to push west to OP2.
Solid copy. We're going to be pushing down into your valley about 10 Sierra.
Roger, 1-1 out.
1-1, 1-2.
What was that explosion? Did you see where that landed?
To our left, somewhere.
Sounded like a 40.
1-2, this is 1-7. Try to hold your movement. Let the platoon catch up.
Yep, Roger. I was just gonna send that traffic. We're holding for 1-1 to get up here.
1-3, you guys good?
Breaking off left a little.
Hey, for 1-3's all good.
I'm moving.
All these fighting positions are
1-1,
fucking
we're just
trash.
holding
We ain't
south
got no
of
cover
O2
anywhere.
security for you, so you're clear to roll up here as quick as possible.
Yeah, roger that. It's going to be... I'm seeing some rocks and
west
shit, so that's the best thing we're going to be able to do.
Roger that. Once you get up here, do you want to push online to
Looks like I have a squad size element moving
Yeah,
in. Yeah, A-firm squad size to the northwest on top of that
1-6 is
hilltop.
1-4.
Eyes on.
Attacking turn.
Drum close up.
Havoc 1, do not stop out in the open next to that IDF. Keep fucking moving. Over.
We're up on point up here. We need to stop and let them push past us. Let's push left a little bit and try to secure this flank.
Havoc 1, whoever's up on that fucking hillside to the northwest, there's a squad-size element pushing over the top where those rocks are.
1-2 copies.
1-2, this is 1-1. We're roughly on line with you now. We're good to start to push north to OP2.
Roger, Ross, come back to OP2.
1-2, I need you to fucking maneuver on those motherfuckers shooting at 1-3 and 1-4. Don't let them fucking pin your boys down.
Alright, let's
Roger
move
that,
up
we're
here.
Oscar Mike. We're online with 1-1.
Hawkins, I'm pushing kind of just straight 280.
Copy.
Once we get up on this hill, I need you to get the eyes on that UAV and see if we can locate that mortar.
Yeah, A-firm.
Okay, I see him. I see this guy. He's down. The last shooter.
1316. Send for 1-3. Interrogative, you guys okay down there? Over. Hey, firm, we had a couple of guys fall behind, letting them catch up. Over.
Roger, 1-6 out.
There's some really good rock cover over here north up to that next hilltop
We got
in the
east,
saddle.
northeast covered. You guys grab north, northwest.
On it.
1-2 out.
1, this is 1-4. Just be advised, we got to the OP2. We're going to set up on this hillside now.
I'm gonna be just over the.
Roger, 1-4.
Yep.
This is Havoc 6 on 110. Be advised, I got a squad worth of guys. 340 from the hilltop up here.
340 from the hilltop.
Pretty far out. Give me a range on those guys.
1-3 copies. Break. Be advised, 1-3
Do you
is
not
going to
see
push
them?
up on the western flank of the platoon. Over.
1200?
Yep.
That squad is 1200 meters out.
Yeah, that's 1200 out.
Let's push over to where that shooting's at.
It's
See if we can
1-1.
help
We're
them
taking
out.
sporadic infantry contact from our west.
There's like a little compound that
Can you fucking squash your 1-1 or you need fucking assistance from another
that's
squad?
where we're at.
I think we can handle it for now. I'll let you know if that changes.
Roger that.
Havoc 1, I got thermals 340, fucking roughly 800 meters northwest. Over.
1, this is 1-4. The same position that 6 just called out. Mortars.
Is that that?
Yeah, that might be what he sees.
I say again, 1200 meters out, 340 mortars.
Do you have a marker on that one?
bearing 3.
Romeo?
4
1-4 saying in location
Trying to
orders.
figure out if it's the one I've already marked and it's just
Bearing
moving towards us.
340 from current position,
Yeah,
approximately
from it's one that I
1,200
had
meters
marked.
mortar
It's now
pit.
moving towards us.
Roger is at 0509. Over.
Was that a fucking IDF round that just landed in front of us?
1-2 firm.
Alright, I'm moving.
1-4, this is 1-7.
Send it.
1-4, be advised, we have a BTR mobilizing to our location from the northeast, so I can orient it and smoke that motherfucker when he crosses.
Say again, northeast.
Hey, firm, I'll give you more information here in a bit. What's the distance on that one, Romeo?
The distance is currently approximately 2,000 meters out. That's a very
we're gonna pull in here to your right between you and 1-4 power.
One copies.
Those mortars are landing less than like 25 meters from our positions.
This 1-2.
Send it 1-2.
You want us to pull that same maneuver, pull south, and then cut west again, over?
A firm, we're gonna continue moving to OP3. Break. From OP3, we're gonna push north and assault that fucking mortar position. How copy, over?
1-2 copies. We're going to secure OP3 with 1-1 and then cut north of that mortar position.
Good read back, once it's out.
Not that bad.
1-4, this is Romeo.
Send it.
If you can get eyes direct north, it's starting to move northeast of our location. It's on that road to the north. If you can get eyes on it.
A firm.
How are we doing, Jason?
Roger. Yeah, I'm assuming you got injuries from that.
Havoc 1, make sure we have covering elements, not all of us fucking.
Are those
moving at
mortars?
once, over.
Are those mortars down over there?
1-3
I don't have a
copies.
powerful enough optic.
We'll cover the rear if you 1-4 want to move past.
I think the mortars are down, yeah. I see two guys down in the middle there.
We're Oscar Mike West.
What took them out?
Machine guns. So the mortars themselves are not destroyed, but the mortar gunners are dead for now. It looks like they're remounting it already.
Havoc 1, they are reoccupying those mortars so I can smoke those motherfuckers.
How far out is that?
The mortar pit is
1-4
11:58
We're gonna
out.
let you get a good lead, and we'll watch our backs on the way out.
If you push your fucking Moz team up north to that next ridge line, they can dump an HE round in that mortar pit.
1-7, I'm pushing straight west to 1-2's position.
Alright, roger that. I'm still here with 1-1. They got a pretty decent base of fire.
Roger that. Once 1-4 and 1-2 gets set up, I want 1-1 and 1-3 to start moving behind. Just make sure they're safe from that IDF.
1-3 stepping out west. Time now. Over.
Contact east. 1-7, this is Mike 1-3 to 1-4, be advised, pulling up north to cover 1-1 while you guys pass behind us.
Solid copy. We'll keep pushing west.
Go for 1.
Advise stop lines on thermals, bearing 350 by 1.5, click south, looks like squad says no.
Roger 1-1, be advised I'm being engaged from my bearing 070, top of the ridge. I'm pinned
You
down.
okay?
Yeah, I'm just watching our backs here.
Copies.
Move over here with me. There's guys coming in from the east, and I just took a round.
1-3, 1-2.
Not sure if there's more.
Send for 1-3.
We are securing the western northwest side of OP3. Go ahead and push past us and cover the west southwest side. Over.
I need morphine over
Push
here.
to the west to southwest
All right,
side.
that was a fucking 40 or.
You got contacts on the west side of the hill. 1-2. We're engaging as we move.
Are those shots close back to our east?
1-2 copies. We're getting on the right flank of your fire.
1-3 and 1-2 continue to push it out to the west northwest. I need 1-1 and 1-4 to maintain shooting the shot to the northeast.
Give me a range specific to that.
3 copies.
These guys are close. East, southeast.
Copies. We scooted north of that.
Max range is 160 to that ridge line.
Roger. There's another shooter over here, east behind a rock. Right there, where that 40 went off. I'm pushing right to try to get an angle on him.
Havoc 1, I need one of your elements to give me some fire to the fucking east. Shift back. We got a fucking squad pushing over the ridge.
This 1-1, we're on it.
Alright, that grenade might have gotten him, but I'm holding on this rock in case he fucking peeks out.
1-2 and 1-3, hold pause here on OP3, and then we're gonna let 1-1 and 1-4 push back here when they can.
BTR is firing on us.
1-1, that's a ZU.
That's not an autocannon, that sounds like a AAA cannon. Move up to these fucking rocks over here, let's see if we can get an angle on that guy. If he's still up.
1, this is 1-4, be advised, we have a ZU cannon on the back of the truck.
I'm gonna cover you, push up on that rock and make sure the guy's down.
1-7, how's it looking up there on that hill?
I mean, we have a javelin, but I don't think it's worth it. We can probably just hide indefinitely.
Yeah, for us. This 1-1,
come back.
Pushing off this fucking hill from this autocannon fire.
Yeah, 8 for 1-1. There's still a grenadier somewhere down slope, I'm pretty sure, but fuck his ass.
Holy fuck! We need to use the jab and get that thing taken out.
1-4, this is 1-7.
Send it. Is someone down
get
over
eyes on that fucking zoo gun?
It's 1,800 meters out. We cannot engage it without using a javelin.
Use the fucking jab.
No shit.
That motherfucker.
Affirm.
1-1, stay small. Let 1-4 do their work.
All copies.
1-4's working.
Be advised.
Oh, it's just mounted on the back of a truck.
West of it, there's also a BTR.
1-4 copies. West BTR. Marked on blue 4.
240s might be able to lob some rounds out there. That's
1-2, this is 1-3.
Go for 1-2.
We had eyes on movement. Just one head moving around in one of those ravines to our 350, however.
1-2 copies. 350 movement.
okay. Get back.
Missile out.
Did you not see those rounds come in? I told you to fucking get back.
EDA.
Raj, 1-1, that's on you. Let's start our fucking movement. Back to the rest of the platoon.
All copies, we're Oscar Mike to the west.
1-4 is covering.
Is that BTR a BTR 60 or BTR 80?
1-4, 1-2.
Send it for 1-4.
If you're safe up there, it might not be a bad idea that you just kind of stay there. And we'll have the rest of us kind of.
Say again, yes autocannon or no autocannon?
Past you and
negative on out.
Okay.
In line with us north.
Sounds good to me.
Back the truck.
Yeah.
Alright, I got 1-1
This is
moving.
1-4. Be advised, I have eyes out on that
full, man.
BTR. It's not engaging us with anything that seems deadly or engaging us at all.
Alright, let's get
Don't think
caught
it's
back
worth
up.
Using a javelin round at this time. Break. We can just get closer and use a Maz round if needed.
1-4, this is 1-6, break. I need you to move to blue 4 marker 0518 to your northwest and set up there. How copy, over?
1-4 copies. 0518, setting up.
Good read back, 1-6 out.
1-4 also. Go ahead, 1-2.
Send it 1-2.
Drog, if you want to switch to 0118 first, secure that for 1-4 over.
Negative 1-2, hold tight while 1-4 and 1-1 makes the maneuvers over here. Break. Once 1-4 gets set up on that blue 4 marker, I'm going to have you and 1-3 begin your maneuvers north down in the snake paths using 1-4 as covering element, over.
We have a squad coming in from the northeast. Approximately.
1-2's engaged with 2 Op 4 squads. 3-4-3 northwest. 600 meters.
Roger, Romeo.
1-3's got eyes on. Engaging.
Are you shooting at those guys over there? No, disregard.
350, kilometer and a half out, pretty much. They're out of our fucking range.
320, there's new guys over there. What's the range on them?
To shift bearing, due north, 1-1 and get on the east side
How
of
far?
1-2 and 1-3. How copy?
1-1 copies, pushing north to the
look
east
at it.
side
Looks
of
like bearing
1213.
320, 600 meters.
It's 1,000 meters.
It's 1,000? Roger. Look out to that right smoke.
Yeah, I see him there.
Romeo, are those fucking infantry targets to the northeast of that fucking ridge?
Do you have eyes on smoke out there? They're right in a group.
There's only like one of them still alive.
Yeah.
Alright, roger that. I'll keep 1-4 doing their movement.
Sit for 1-3.
Kind of shooting over our heads a little bit. Just make sure you're watching your fire.
Hey, firm, I just gave him a warning about that. We're being careful.
You also need to check your range. Those guys should be well out of your maximum effective range.
No, they're
1-3 copies.
I'm talking to the other squads.
Yeah, targets were 800 out.
Alright, moving. Northwest? What are you looking for?
But I know that the smoke is northwest.
Oh, yeah. There are guys northeast also, but I don't know. Yeah, where those tracers are coming from.
Well, this is north, but don't worry, Captain. I got
Hey,
you.
we have contacts.
More
like, to
east than the
fucking
other
west
ones.
of us. Stand by. I'm gonna get out of UAV.
We got shots going in from the southeast. I don't think that's friendly.
Roger.
I'll push back there to assist with that.
1-4 is 1-3.
Break. 1-4-1-6. Looks like you got guys cresting that hill to your east. Over.
Southeast.
1-4 copies. Redirecting fire here.
Let's push around on the right side of these bushes. See if we can get a flank on these guys.
Try to get eyes up there to the east, or anybody up there on those guys cresting the hill to 1-4's flank.
It's 1-1, Wilka.
Drums down.
1-3, 1-2.
We're pushing.
Are you about to send the contact to the
Frag out.
east or west? Over.
West, stay firm.
Solid copy.
Frag out.
Wait 1 on 1-4. 1-7, 1-4. Frigate, I got a 1-6. I got 1-7 down on my position.
Alright, hold security. Just hold security on that. Alright, never mind. Let's push up.
1-4.
Let's throw another frag over. God damn it!
Hey, firm, just double check.
You alright?
If you didn't move
God
fast,
damn
we're
it.
already moving back towards you.
Alright, let's fucking pull off of here and
1-1,
move back to
this is
friendlies.
1-6. I need you to push east to 1-4's location to support. Over.
Let's go get.
Copies,
Okay.
Ronnie.
My legs.
Whoever's
busted,
shooting at us from the west, hold fire, hidden near friendlies.
It's not 1-2. We're
Cap, did
holding
you make
fire.
it out of there?
Yeah, we're fucking pushing back. We were in a bad
Cavalry's
spot.
coming.
Moving over to you guys. These guys are just east and south of that smoke, that yellow smoke.
Security to the north. 1-3. I need you to cover.
Like literally
1-4,
10
1-1's
feet.
Advance to the east.
Shit. Sorry.
1-2 copies. We're securing north.
1-3 copies. We'll start looking out east.
Lot more guys over here, east, like 50 meters. I might have fucked him up real bad with that frag. That landed right in the middle of him.
Roger. I'm gonna move more.
Let's move left over here to this rock. I need medical attention.
We're right here with you. We'll give you some morphine.
Do any morphine than I'll bandage your arm.
We're coming with
Got my
1-1 in tow.
We're gonna be pushing to your south side. What's the situation?
Catch up with me, Loster. I'm pushing up on the left flank of this fucking squad.
In front of us, we're engaging right now. We have no eyes to the southeast on the other side of the hillside.
Roger, we'll get eyes. We'll get eyes over there.
Oh, well, that shooting stopped as soon as those 2 grenades went off, so. Wow.
What's the southeast look like, LT?
Looks clear so far. I'm gonna take a peek at this next hillside.
Southeast. Okay.
Outstanding fucking shit. You saved our ass, 1-4.
Sweet. Got 3 right here on your ass.
One, this is 1-4. Be advised, I'm getting callouts from my other section. There's like a compound 600 meters north from them, from the marker.
Roger, 1-4. We're gonna start heading there soon. Over.
Copy your last out.
I think that's...
1, this is 1-3.
Is there friendly?
Send it 1-3.
That shouldn't be.
Be advised, there's a ridge to our 040, about 263 meters. If we move to that, we'd have way better eyes out to our northeast. Over.
Understood, 1-3. It looks like this shit's taken care of for now. Hold pause, because we're gonna start bringing everybody else back west to you. Over.
Solid copy, hold pause. 1-3 out.
Alright, 1-1 and 1-4. It looks like this shit's basically dealt with, so we're gonna start recollapsing back west and begin our new maneuvers north from 1-2 and 1-3. How copy?
All copies.
1-4 copies, moving back.
Is that guy thermally masked?
1-4, be advised, I still want you to move to that predetermined blue form marker I called out earlier. How copy?
Predetermined blue form marker, copy. Already have a section on there setting up fortress.
Tango Mike 1-6 out.
What's the range over there? The ridgeline
Romeo,
just
I'm starting to move
east
back west. My
up the
apologies.
smoke.
1, this is 1-4, be advised. 1-4 is moving towards this marker now.
360.
Alright, that's it. I'm not putting another one up there.
Havoc, want to go ahead and give me an ace report while we're in this lull?
1-3 copies.
Okay. 2 copies.
Havoc 1, be advised, once 1-4 gets set up in their overwatch position and 1-1 recollapses back to OP3, break. 1-2, go ahead and start taking us out north and use those snake paths and defilade to push us north. How copy?
All copies.
One, 2 copies. We are Oscar Mike north, and we are green across the board. Over.
Roger, don't step off yet, 1-2. Wait for 1-1 to reconsolidate. Over.
Something just exploded down in that mortar
1-3
pit.
is
Do you guys
ready
know what
to
it
step
was?
off as well. Also, green across the board. Break.
Negative, Cap.
Down 1 AR. Over.
1-3, say again. Over.
I said 1-3 is ready to move. Break. We are green across the board on ace report. Break. We are down 1 times AR. Private Darby. Over.
Roger, 1-3.
This is 1-4. We are green across the board. Ammunition plentiful. We spent 1 HE shell with remaining 1 HE left, 3 heat rounds left, and 2 javelin rounds left after expending 1 javelin round.
What did he shoot HE at?
1-4, this is 1-7. Interrogative, what did you fire your HE round at?
Infantry targets, I just found out about it right now.
Alright,
Is that what the explosion in the mortar pit was?
Was that at the mortar pit infantry targets, or just regular squad?
Investigating now.
Roger.
1-4.
1-4, this is 1-6. Advise when you're set in your position for the rest of the platoon to start maneuvers. Over.
A-firm, we're about 30 Sierra. Break. In regards to the HE shell spent, we shot it at a wall. The wall's no longer there. There was enemies behind it.
Need to get eyes on that GMG.
A-firm, 1-4's working.
1-2, this is 1-6. Begin maneuvers north. 1-1, follow behind 1-2. 1-3 in the rear. How copy?
All copies, pushing north behind
It's
1-2.
a GAZ grid rep 053087 moving left to right.
Click out.
is taking an AG shot at the technical when it stops.
Romeo, I'm gonna move down with 1-2.
1-2 copies. We're not gonna move
Copy.
until that thing's
I'm
eliminated.
currently tracking this
We're gonna
gas. If
get
you want
hard
me to
cover.
move, I'll have to get out of UAV and lose eyes of it. There's also a squad-sized element moving.
Humvee
near
is
that
now
gas.
behind Defilade here.
Roger. Yeah, let's get moving north. We're falling behind.
1-4 has no eyes.
Be advised, there's also infantry in tow around that gas. Over.
This 1-2.
Send it 1-2.
Since the GMG is not within our sight line, we are gonna Oscar Mike north. Over.
Roger that 1-2.
Did I just hear that shit launch? That sounds like another GMG way closer than 1,000 meters.
GMG is shooting again. 1-4, it sounds like that GMG somewhere to your north-northeast. Try to get eyes on it. Over.
Affirm. We might have to push up on it. It seems like it's behind Defilade right now, shooting over it.
Roger, 1-1 and 1-3. Need you guys to keep pushing north behind 1-2. Over.
1-3 copies. We're moving out now.
1-4, adjust and reorientate. Don't fucking poke your head up right where it's fucking lobbing its shit. You know, take this fucking shit tactically.
1-4 copies. I got reports that my guys took out the gunner. The driver's still active.
One, 1-2.
Where's that thing?
It's behind
us.
1-1, this 1-2.
Standing for 1-1.
Can you see the vehicle itself, or did it keep moving?
Roger, we're just getting patched up here. We're pushing out in 10-0.
Roger. 1-1 is 1-3. We're ready to move out once you've got a good lead. Over.
Moving back a little bit.
1-4, it's 1-2.
Send it.
We're just off your straight west flank, so go ahead and start lifting your fire to the north and then east as we push up onto where that gas was.
Affirm.
I'm gonna be here with
1-3 is 1-1. We are Oscar Mike to the north time.
Roger that. I'm gonna get 1-2 set up here and some rocks to cover 1-3's push north behind the rest of the rifle squads.
Alright, roger that. We're Oscar Mike right now.
1-2, this is 1-6. Be advised, you need to get yourself up in a covering position to let the rest of the squads push up to your position. How copy?
1-2 copies. We're in hard cover, holding for everybody else. Over.
Looks like 1-4 can push one more ridgeline over to the north-northeast from where they're at.
North-northeast, about how far?
200 meters to that second finger.
Roger, I'll send it.
I'll shift over to their position. I'll move with them.
Copy.
I think the gas.
1-4, 1-6 over.
Go for 1-4.
Be advised, there should be a ridge line to your north-northeast, roughly 200 meters. Once 1-1 gets set up here with 1-2, you should be good to move there. Over.
What's the range on that? I'm gonna actually.
1-4, 1-2.
310.
Send it.
Hostile infantry, bearing 330, top of the ridge, over us, over.
Yeah, we put 5 rounds to try to take out 3.
I say again, infantry targets.
I'll let them use demo on it.
Weapons needs to look to their east because there's an entire squad of infantry on that.
Get down off that
ridge
fucking.
to their east.
1-4, 1-6 over.
I just saw a squad walking up
Be advised,
behind the gas.
Romeo, that you have squad 5 infantry pushing over the ridge line to your east. How copy?
Wait, one on the assessment on that one. I have no eyes on them.
Roger.
They haven't pushed in view here yet.
Standing for 1-1.
Be advised, I want you to push on to the west of 1-2's position, get a little bit of elevation on this shit.
1-1 copies.
About to have silhouettes in front of us in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, they're ready for it. Those guys are going to be popping up around where that gas just came up from.
400 meters.
Roger, I got eyes on that 1-2. That's where I want 1-1 to push uphill a little bit.
0534 is the marker for that infantry squad I called out.
Roger, 0534. 1-4, 1-6 over.
Go for 1-4.
Update on last infantry contact. They're at 0534, roughly to your southeast.
We have not engaged them nor seen them at this time.
Bad guys in the bushes.
Roger, 1-4, just keep your eyes out. 1-6 out.
Top of the ridge line.
Yeah, there's other people shooting at them. Ooh, that was a good 40.
1, this is 1-3.
Send it 1-3.
Be advised, if we pull off to our left here,
They
we
weren't
can get
east.
good
They were
security out to our
fucking
west, over.
northeast over that ridge line
Roger,
over
1-3,
there,
break.
where
I
the
want
gas
you to push
is.
up slope along with 1-1 and assault
Oh.
that position where those infantry are pushing over that hill, roughly 300. How copy?
1-3 copies. We're gonna push 271 and
Romeo,
get
you
on
need to
the
double
left
check
flank
that
pushing
fucking
in.
marker for those guys coming from the east.
Roger, 1-3, 1-6
Oh,
out.
that might be them.
Now. 1-4, just one of your MG teams to the fucking to the southeast. They're cresting now.
Affirm, already have one on it.
It was about 200 meters.
I'm pushing up to that next big rock. Can you give me a range on those?
Okay, I'm looking for Sergeant Munson here real quick.
I think Heckman said 200, but they look like they're
1-1,
further
this is
up.
1-3. Heading for 1-1. We are redirecting north time now to get on the left flank.
375,
Over.
the top of that hill.
All right.
Roger, be advised, my Alpha team is around toward north, so I'm gonna pull them back further to the east so they're out of your way.
1-3 copies. We're redirecting north now.
One, this is 1-4, interrogative. Do we have eyes out on that BTR that was called out earlier?
Romeo, did you
This
lose
is
eyes on
1-6, negative this time. We'll update. I want to get more info. Over.
Taking a look
Copies
right now
out.
for it.
Raj. If you get eyes on, just go talk to 1-4 and let them know where it's at.
I have eyes on a gas moving towards us from the north. It's currently grid of 053 087.
Copy. 1-2-1-1, this is 1-6, be advised. Eyes on a gas pushing south from the north, roughly 500 to 800 meters out, over.
Yeah, I see it. Bearing 340.
1-2 copies.
BTR is still in the same location, it's cold.
This is 1-1, I have ears on an ATS somewhere to the northwest. Correction, north.
This is 1-4, we have a GMG.
Oh, eat shit! There's a what?
Lighting it up now.
There's a gas unloading on us. Yep.
1-2 copies. We hit the gunner and it looks like they may have replaced him, so he pulled back slope north. Over.
Affirm.
Havoc 1, anybody got eyes on that fucking GMG? It's chewing us up here.
This is 1-1 negative.
Negative. He pulled back behind the slope, bearing 004.
I think I just saw a BTR or something going right to left over that ridge line.
Yeah, we never took that BTR out earlier. It's still
pop
fucking around somewhere.
The BTR that I had spotted, it's still in the location that I marked it. That'd be a different BTR then.
That thing is
Havoc
fucking.
1, I can hear that fucking GMG shooting. We need to try to push and get eyes on it.
1-1 is looking at somewhere to our north by a couple hundred meters. We can push if you want.
Yeah, push up, use your best judgment and caution, but we need to prioritize that fucking GMG.
Should be east of 1-2.
1, this 1-2.
If you want to send a runner over here to get some. Bravo has 300 rounds.
Havoc 1, this 1-2.
Send it 1-2.
Marker on that gas is 0538, just behind that ridge. Over.
Squad, that infantry's cresting now, north 355.
Roger that, 1-2.
Let the other 240 take care of it.
Yeah, 700 meters out.
I don't see shit on thermals anymore. The last guy I saw was like over there, moving left to right. But I dunked a fucking 40 on him. I don't know if it knocked him out or not.
Stand by. We were getting.
I'm pushing up on this fucking hilltop.
Roger, I don't want to push the rifle squads any further north until we can get 1-4 pushed up.
If there are more over there's not many.
Right now. 1-4, this is 1-7.
Set it.
1-4, if you're ready to move it, go to that adjacent ridge line to your bearing 020. See if we can get eyes on that fucking GMG.
Do me a favor and look more northeast.
The next one
020
over.
ridgeline, A firm. We're moving time now.
Northeast is clear on thermals.
1316.
Alright, let's get ready to push across.
1316.
Say again, or go for 13.
What's your status over on their west? I need you to kind of push up alongside 11 and stay on line with them. Over.
A-firm, we are good to go. We can move out time now. Over.
Roger. Shift your bearing more northeast and get a little close the gap between you and 11. 16 out.
I still should have had it.
1211.
1-1, we got you covered. We're gonna lift fire east as you push northeast onto those two markers. Over.
1-1 copies.
You want to, LT? You want to hold the platoon? 1-4 will be in position here in about 1 mic.
Yeah, Roger. 11's gonna be the limit of advance. I'm gonna hold them.
13 is Oscar Mike time now.
11, this is 16. I need you to hold pods while the rest of the platoon pushes up to you. Over.
Yeah, 1 copies.
Bravo.
Should be friendlies.
1, this is 13. Be advised, we're in contact with infantry.
Yeah, there's guys coming up over that ridge west.
Over.
Roger. 13.
Hey, where's that 240?
Right here.
Right here, sir.
There's guys pushing up over that ridge over there on the friendlies. That's enemies, right? Double check those targets.
Over bearing, sir.
Taking shots.
Roger.
Oh, that might be friendlies. All right.
1-3, if that shit
All right, keep
becomes,
moving.
you start to not being able to handle that, I need you to reconsolidate back east and break contact. You're getting way out there on your own. How copy?
1-3 copies. We're gonna make sure those last guys are cleared out and reconsolidate. Should be about 30 Sierra. Over.
Roger. 16 out.
Hey, can we commandeer this GMG?
1, this is 14.
Senate 14.
Disregard.
Pushing east to get eyes down in this valley.
1-2, I want you to move alongside 1-4 and support them on your maneuvers to the north. How copy?
I'm gonna push out here a little bit more.
2 copies. We're Oscar Mike 040 on the west
Whatever
flank
the
of
fuck I
1-4.
saw out here, BTR, whatever.
Tango Mike 16 out.
All stations, Havoc 1, be advised, we have commandeered an enemy GAZ as per 17. Hold fire on GMG on our position.
Roger. 1-4, hold fire on gas. Over.
All right, this little fucking valley over to the east is clear from where 1-4 is.
1, this is 1-3.
Send it.
It is a BTR close 020 500 east. It's I think it's moving. Stand by all movement.
Wait 1.
Right, I'm bringing 1-3 back to 1-1. How's 1-4 and 1-2 looking moving up north?
GMG, Sergeant Heckman?
Hey, Perky. I just got.
Be advised,
2,000
BTR was last
1-4's
seen
position
moving
is, yeah, we
towards
can't
the
see really a whole
southeast.
lot from here. We need to keep moving. So you just want us to push north?
Yeah, A-firm.
This 1-1, we have
You
eyes
want
on
us
the
to keep
BTR.
this
We're
GMG
fixing
with
to take a
us,
shot time now.
or fucking blow it up?
If they can use it and maneuver it, I think it's going to be tough though in the terrain. Use your best call.
We don't have demo.
They got it up here. I assume we can get it back.
1-4's 1-2.
Send it.
We're gonna be off your north. We're
We're basically pushing to that 05 and the 09 marker on those buildings and clearing that shit out.
Confirm. Straight north of us.
What's
Be advised, 2 is straight north of us, just below us. Watch your fire.
BTR is 337 cresting.
337 cresting. Eyes on.
Gonna get ready to take the
Oh.
shot.
BTR cresting on the hillside northwest from 1-4's position. 1-1.
1-1 just took a shot. We hit. Stand by on PDA.
Still active.
BTR is still mobile.
1-4 is taking a shot.
Out fucking standing.
God damn, 1-4.
1-1, this is 1-3.
You good?
Standing for 1-1.
We are currently setting up on your western side, over.
Roger, eyes on you.
1-4-1-2.
Send it.
There's friendlies less than 100 meters left of that BTR.
Affirm, we have a friendly on the GMG.
Well, that's news to me.
We called it up.
Negative, it is not. It was called up like 3 times.
Trick around on that motherfucker.
Shit.
Yeah, you and Monster want to
Shit
trick around
happens.
this motherfucker?
Do you... yeah, sure.
It's got a fucking
Losser,
option
get up on
on
the
it.
GMG.
Crossing.
Alright, 1714 is kind of back there on the own. I got rest of the rifle squads up here online.
What?
Roger, I'll move them up. 1-4, this is 1-7. Let's go ahead and start a maneuver to the north. Get online with the rest of the platoon.
This is Havoc 6. I am moving this GAZ north with, or ahead of 1-4 to the next ridgeline up. How copy 1-2?
Say again for
1-2, they're moving up that gas up north to get online with the rest of the squads. Hold fire on
Can't
the
range
gas.
this thing.
Okay, roger that. 1-2's holding.
Can't range which thing?
The EGS 30.
Yeah, that's what the little fucking hatch markers are. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 200, 300, 400, and 500 meters.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh
I know
my
it's,
God.
I know it's rough.
You fucking idiot.
Oh, I'm gonna fuck shit up now.
At this time, I have nothing further on UAV.
Solid copy, Romeo.
One and 1-3 break. Once 1-4 gets up on 1-2's location, I want you 2 squads to push in from the west and hit red 4 marker 05, 09 and clear out those cluster of buildings. How copy over?
1-1 copies.
1-3 copies.
1-6 out. So 1-3, I want you to wheel around the north side. 1-1 stay on the south side.
1-3 copies. We'll go ahead and get in position. That's all right. Over.
Affirm 1-3, Tango Mike.
Copy. Moving out now.
1, this is 1-4 interrogative. Do we know if that was the BTR that was called up earlier, or is this an additional BTR?
This is the best rock. Oh, no.
I see you have a grenade launcher.
This our rock now.
It's my rock now. I named this rock Dwayne Johnson.
I'm off comms 1 mic. If you need to move that Vic, you need to move it.
It is time.
I don't have a license.
Alright, 1-1 and 1-3 begin pushing to 05, 09 and clear out that fucking area. Be advised, that's where we believe the mortars were, so if they're not destroyed, we need to put demo on that shit. Break copies. 1-2 and 1-4, cover their maneuvers, hold security to the north and northeast, over.
I hope I get to kill something.
1-2 copies. We got northeast locked now.
Well, mine is much bigger and.
1-4 copies. We're splitting the sections up a little bit to cover movement more to the northwest over here, while also maintaining security to the northeast.
It's not the
Tango
length,
Mike 1-4.
It's not the length, it's the girth.
I'll get it.
Get out of here. Don't worry, I got your back.
Havoc 1, this is 1-4 interrogative. Do we have information on a BTR still in the area, or is that the BTR that was called up earlier?
I don't have eyes on any other BTR.
We believe it was the BTR that was sent up earlier.
1-4 copies last. Out.
This is 1-3. If you want to clear these buildings out, we can set up a cordon to our northwest. Over.
1-1 copies. We're currently sweeping to the east, to that red 4 marker.
Copy that. We're gonna set up in these buildings. I think. Wait, these are the buildings we're supposed to be in.
Is that dead over there, Lester?
What?
Where the fuck did it go?
What, you
Stand
took
by.
Loster from me?
Boom.
Be advised, there's a vehicle unsure of identification, 059.
Moving the vehicle a little bit.
Distance, break.
Heck.
About like 1.8 clicks out. BMP.
Sorry, Heckman. I didn't see it.
Roger, that's
Someone just
well
called-
outside of our AO.
Someone just called a BMP.
So unless you can possibly get a javelin on it, we ain't pushing out there to kill it.
Affirm, we have eyes on a BMP and a possible BTR. I'm gonna advise my
Where-
javelin gunners to.
Where are they calling that out at?
Northern on the ASR, moving right
All right,
to left.
let's get this
There's
fucking
two
Vic back behind
BMPs and a
this cover.
BTR.
Yeah, it's about 1.8 clicks away outside
Go ahead
the
and
AO.
dismount.
Be advised, those motherfuckers are mobile. If you can get a lockdown, fucking smoke their ass.
Affirm.
Romeo, you
might be
1-4,
spending.
this is Romeo.
Send it.
There are 2 times BMPs and 1 times BTR taking up the rear of that convoy. Over.
Oh boy.
Affirm, do you know if that's an 80 Alpha?
Negative at this time. Over.
Affirm. I'm gonna prioritize BMPs.
They're out there.
before
I can
we take
barely
out that
see their
BTR.
thermals. They're moving up the road. You can see in the break in the trees right there right now.
Negative.
1-4, this is 1-3.
I can see them on
Center
thermals.
for
That's where
1-4.
they're at.
Do you have a private Darby with you, by
My
chance?
vectors are broken then.
I'll give it a look around.
Copy that. I can send a buddy team to get him if I need to.
Where did that shot just come in on us from?
Interrogative, did we find any mortar tubes
It was
around this area?
1-4, missile out.
Oh, fuck.
There's just one we found 1 time, destroyed border between the Red 100 building.
Only
Roger,
one
1-6
BMP is mobile at this time. The other 2 armor pieces are stationary off to the northeast.
That auto cannon's down. I'm not sure who hit it, but shit.
I don't think it's
Delta,
Alpha, but I
my Delta
can't
team took out the
verify that
first
for sure.
BMP here.
The next 2 armor pieces are mobile now.
Are you guys
okay? Yeah, I'm
Taking
sure
fire
that's an
from
Alpha.
north, west,
Oh shit.
B0.
Roger, 1-2. Copy that 1-2. I haven't seen anything that way.
Havoc 1, I need you to engage those targets to the southwest. They're not going down
Northwest, I got
slow,
2
okay?
friends down.
4-9er.
1-3 gone.
Center for 1-4.
I do believe at the time that BTR is an 80 Alpha.
Yeah, I've got eyes on it. 053. You can see the fucking tracer. You can get eyes on this shit.
They're not as bad as I thought they were.
Be advised, 1-4 is taking a lot of shots right on their position on yellow smoke.
Roger, that fucking BTR is way the fuck out there. The only thing that's effectively engaged at this time.
I watched the javelin gunner get knocked out.
He was pulling back to help out 1-4.
1-7. We need to move to 1-4. 1-4 might get 1-4 action. We're down.
Roger, any assistance?
Negative. Got 1-2 mic and 1-2
We
action.
have
One
eyes
round.
on the contacts to the southwest.
They're to the east, Heckman.
Say again, last.
We have eyes on the contacts to the southwest.
Negative. Negative. We have no eyes to contacts at the southwest at this time. Over.
Roger, 1-1
I gotta. Wrong net.
It's got 1 wheel, drum.
Well, it's fucking moving with 1 wheel.
1316.
We can reposition this
Zipper
fucking
13.
GMG to where those guys are
Status
shooting
on
at
any
us
of
from the
those
south.
contacts out to the west, northwest, over. This is 1 mic on point 1. I got a mass cap.
We
at
haven't seen
1-4's
anything
position.
out to the west northwest.
Roger, I'm coming.
You see where those tracers are coming
relocate, see
from? From
if
the
we can get
west?
to 'em.
Yeah, pass on yellow smoke south.
Havoc 1, this is Havoc 1-4, 2IC stepping up. We got a mass cas in our position. Track purple smoke.
I'm gonna put you right here so you've got like a shooting alley up there, and then I'm gonna go help them with that fucking mass cas.
Copy, so I got my teams here, but I also got men down. There are multiple, like, at least 8 men down.
This is Havoc 6. I need you guys to pop red smoke on the fucking targets back to our southwest so we can engage with the GMG. This is as good as I'm gonna get you.
Copy.
Havoc 1, how copy? 6 is ordered.
Fuck are these guys? I'm moving back to that purple
Copies,
smoke.
I'm not able to mark it this time.
All copies, one project.
Our team, where's your gun? I see it, I see it.
1-7, this is 1-6 on point 1.
1-3
How's it
is
looking
in
back
contact
there?
to us 223, runner meters.
We need to get these guys down in the deflate if possible.
1311, we might need you guys to collapse back on 12 and 14 squads. We're getting enveloped from the southwest and the west over.
All copies.
Roger, 1-3 copies. We'll push back to you.
Apologies. Fucking 1-4, you need to make sure that all your guys are fucking accounted for and nobody's in that fucking yellow smoke.
Roger that. We're looking for fucking Sergeant Shaw right now. We got 1K at this time over.
You got eyes on targets that you're shooting at?
Shooting at tracers.
Roger.
Havoc 1, this is 1-4. Be advised, all people are accounted for.
Pushing drugs on him. Pushing drugs on him. He should be up.
Someone needs to grab this fucking Maz.
I'm loaded out.
Yep, he's up.
If you are not helping.
Alright, I'm moving back to you. They're taking care of the Mazcas.
Sending for 1-1.
Got black smoke
I need you to hold your pause and keep the security out to the northeast so nothing comes up the ass from that direction for the rest of the platoon.
I'm gonna
while we
pull the
get
Vic up to there.
1-1 copy. So we were trying to maneuver and put red smoke on those targets to the southwest. I don't think we're able at this time.
Roger, just keep yourself in fucking deflate of that BTR over. This is 1-4 back on station.
Solid copy, 1-4. Whenever you guys are ready, go with that motherfucker and get their vengeance.
Affirm.
1312.
Send it.
Are you guys drained?
We got 2 guys wounded. I'm a little fucked too. We're taking pretty accurate fire from the BTR 80 Alpha.
Roger that. We're pulling up west a little bit next to your pause to back in.
Solid copy.
Havoc 1,
This thing is front. I hope this thing is fucking front wheel
BTR
drive.
cannot engage you guys. You're gonna have to push north down slope to get within the deflate of the BTR's line of sight. How copy?
1-3 copies. We're pushing behind defilade. We got a couple of guys wounded on the wrong side of it. Over it.
One, this is 1-4. Be advised, I have eyes with my javelin right here. We're about to shoot it.
Roger, 1-4.
Fuck it up, 1-4.
I'm hearing enemy. Yeah, squad. Reorient. Fucking 140. 140. Back left. Straight. Back left of the Vic. Back left of the Vic.
We're getting
There you go.
Your contacts to the south, but we're not getting engaged.
Nice.
It's 1-3 that's taking the shot.
1-6 is back up.
Saturate that area a little bit more.
We're getting lit the fuck up from that fucking BTR right now.
There you go.
Alright, we're down
to
to
one
one
more
more armor piece to the northeast.
How much more ammo you got in that thing?
It is 100 over
About
100.
300.
Solid copy, 1-4. Do you have any jabs left?
Negative. I have the Moz tube on my back personally.
Alright, roger that. Find and persecute that last one.
Affirm. It looks like it's behind defilate. We might have to maneuver closer. 1-7. This is 1-1. I'm on 1-3's position. They got more guys down.
Roger, I'm coming to you.
Approximately 4. 1, this is 1-4. Be advised, if we have to engage this BTR or whatever the heck this is right now, we have to move even further, like 200 meters away from the platoon.
Okay.
Negative 1-4. Don't do that, please. Push north and try to use the defilate as best you can to get a little closer.
Affirm. We'll try our best here.
Havoc 1, this is 1-3. Be advised, green smoke is for cover.
0559 on Blue Force to the northeast is that location of the remaining armor piece.
Well, who's got eyes on purple
This is
smoke?
1 Mike on point 1. Got another mass gas in 1-3's position.
Hey, firm, we got at least 3
Roger,
guys
Mike.
down on my boss. We're pulling them back to the... Correction, 4 men. We're pulling them back to the purple smoke.
1-7, we might just break contact. That fucking
Roger,
armor's
you need
outside
to
of the
get them
AO. We might
even
just push
further
back
south
south from
of
here so
purple
we don't
smoke.
keep getting chewed
Like
up.
at least 200 meters.
Roger that,
Yeah,
Serge, your
copy
fucking
that.
call.
We're pulling
I'm
them back
with those
behind
fucking
defilade.
casualties. Get the fuck out of here.
Roger. Havoc 1, be advised, we are going to be breaking contact from this fucking armor and pulling back south. Break. That armor is outside of our AO. We are pushing south and breaking contact. How copy?
1-1 copies, we're standing by.
1-3 copies. We're pulling casualties back. Over.
What is the last piece of armor?
1-4 copies, disengaging.
Last piece of armor is at red 4 marker 0559, 1.5 clicks out to our east-northeast.
What is it?
I can't tell, I can only
BTR 80
see
Alpha,
the
we
rear.
believe.
1-3, this is 1-7.
This is 1-6.
Send it.
I don't see you guys moving yet. We're breaking contact. Start pushing southwest.
Roger, 1-1 breaking contact.
Who's covering while they move?
There's more tracers coming in from the.
All right, I'm moving us.
Havoc 1, we got infantry cresting 110, pushing down the hill.
The remaining armor piece is the BTR.
1-4, I need you to hold pause and cover 1-1's withdrawal back to the southwest. How copy?
A-firm, hold in position here.
1-1, this is 1-6. Get your asses moving southwest under 1-4's cover.
This is 1-1, go, we're moving time now.
1-3, this is 1-7.
Try to shoot down to up instead of left to right.
Zero, or disregard. Say again, last.
1-3, are all your men accounted for? I want to make sure I got no friendlies in that fucking yellow smoke.
Stand by, double checking.
Alright, it looks like most of those guys are down. I'm gonna dismount and get eyes on with thermals. Yeah, there's nothing else moving up there.
Alright, I'm staying back here with 1-1 and 4, making sure they get out of this fucking shit okay.
1-2's all accounted for. I'm not sure about 1-3's guys.
Be advised, there's another BMP moving in from that location to the northeast at this time. Over.
1-4, this is 1-7.
Go for 1-4.
You got another BMP pushing in from the northeast. I think they're gonna make us break fucking contact here.
1-4 copy. BMP pushing in from the northeast.
Oh shit, okay. I didn't realize it. There's a friendly squad pretty much.
1, this is 1-3. We're ready to finish batching and move.
Roger that. 1-3, 1-2, go ahead and sound off when you guys are ready to fucking move, and we're gonna maintain defilade from those other units. 1-2, you copy that?
Sorry,
1-3 copies. Got contact coming.
When you're ready to move, stand by. We're getting engaged in the east.
Up slope. Yep, you're looking at him.
1-2's starting fire on that.
Put your rangefinder in the back of the Vic.
1-3 and 1-2, I need you to cover out there out to the east while 1-1 and 1-4 withdrawals. How copy?
Say again, last.
Need you guys to engage that shit on the hill to 1-1-0 while 1-4 and 1-1 can fucking push back to you guys.
691 meters.
Copy, 1-3 engaging. 1-2's also engaging. Way out, 800 meters.
1-4, this is 1-6. What's the status? I'm pushing back the rest of the platoon. I see you getting further away.
Put it on the 700 hash.
Same area, kind of moving up and down by sections here. You want us to pull back now?
Hey, firm, we're getting the fuck out of here. You are the furthest northeasternmost element at this time.
1-4 copies, pull back now.
Yeah, I don't see anything else moving.
1-6 and Romeo, 1 point when you guys up, over.
Hey, firm.
Shot out from behind.
1, this is 1-2.
Yes, we are.
Send it 1-2.
We got a hostile squad southwest, 247, top of the ridge, 400 meters.
Roger, 1-2. Dig in and deal with it.
They're halfway down.
Roger.
There you go.
One and 1-4. I want
I'm
you to
moving up
push
here a little
south,
bit.
1-2 and 1-3's position. Get yourself set up. We're just bounding south at this time.
There you go. You got eyes on those guys?
We're treating 1 times casualty. We'll pick up movement.
Further down slope, 240. They're like closer to us than you're looking. 240, left of the big tree.
This is 1-3.
Go for 1-2.
Be advised, we're setting up
they're
to
mostly
your
down.
direct west now. Over.
Romeo, this is 17 on point 1. Make
Solid
sure
copy.
that
There are op fours
you keep
to
eyes
our
on those armor
southwest.
pieces to our fucking northeast.
Solid copy.
Because if they crawl up our fucking asshole, you're the only one that can get eyes on. But we're indefinitely.
Yeah, copy. I've been doing that.
This 1-4,
VTR
we
staying
pulled back.
and the
We're
BMP
aligned
hasn't really
with the
moved too much, so it's still out of the AO.
Roger, 1-4, break 1-4.
How many rounds do you have left?
Havoc 1, we're gonna continue moving south. We cannot get stagnant as those armor pieces crawl up our ass. How copy?
1-3 copies.
1 copies.
Boxes, whatever.
Romeo and 160, any morphine or anything?
There's still guys up. There's tracers coming from behind a rock up there.
1-1 is 1-3.
Heading for 1-1.
Be advised, we're gonna watch our
I
west.
can't tell
while
which
you and
rock.
your platoon push past us. We'll take out the rear. Over.
Just watch up there and light
One
that rock
copy,
up if it starts shooting again.
Okay.
They might have finally gotten them. Alright, there's friendlies about to cut across in front of us.
1-2 is 1-3. Be advised, we've got security out to our west. If you want to go ahead and bound past us, we can also cover east while you move.
Alright, roger that. Yeah, we'll start breaking south here shortly.
Solid copy.
Where is my buddy?
What are you guys
Where
doing?
did he go?
Just let us know when you're moving past, and we'll follow in.
Roger.
Havoc 1, I'm still seeing thermals up there, 090 on that next ridge line, 500 meters away.
1 is 1-1.
Send it.
I'm currently pushing southeast to hill 1474 to cover the platoon's movement to the south.
Roger that, 1-1, good shit. I need you to get eyes on that shit to the east once you get there, over.
1 copies.
I don't have any eyes on that BTR, only the BMP that's
1-2
stationary.
is Oscar Mike south.
700?
I don't see shit for thermals. Don't waste those rounds. If
1-1, this is 1-4, be advised, I have a
if
section
there's-
tied to
if
you
there's
with
guys
that
up there-
hilltop there. We're gonna be
those
covering
guys are all
with
dead.
the section on my marker, covering west here, while my other section goes up to the
I might be
north,
ineffective.
or east.
No, there's 754. The thing,
one
I thought the
copy,
thing went out to
someone on your
900.
The tick mark stop at 7. Hold on.
No.
Give me some fucking windage on that bitch.
I believe.
Yeah, I keep. It doesn't matter how I aim.
Yeah,
They keep leaving.
Okay. It's only like
1-7.
one guy up there. Get on the fuck. Okay.
9-1-3.
That's fucking close. It's probably behind what my UAV can see.
1-3, send traffic.
BTR, stand here close to our north. We're pulling back from it now. So disregard.
Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out.
Delta, or my 1-4's moved over, I got it.
Pop smoke on this thing. I don't have any fucking smoke rounds left.
Turkey, I need you on me, brother.
Something hit it. Something hit it.
1-2 red smoke on.
It's fucking on fire.
I'm back up.
Oh shit, sorry.
Good shit, Havoc 1. Let's keep
Copy, form up on
maneuvering
me, guys.
southwest towards 1-1 position as they cover you guys over.
Fucking douchebag took out the rest of our wheels.
Is there a spare?
1-3 copies.
I already used the spare. That's how we were dragging along. This thing is green other than the wheels. Let's see if it'll run on fucking rims like our MRAPs.
Stay firm.
Are there smoke in the back of here? Yeah.
1-4, this is 1-3.
Send it.
We're getting ready to push back up. We've got one man down at the very least. Over.
1-4 copies. We're holding position. We're watching west and east at this time, waiting for you.
1-4, this is Romeo.
Send it.
BMP is mobilized. It should be due north along the road up there.
1-4 copies. BMP
Yeah.
north of the road. North from here, got it. There's
If we have to go uphill, we're fucked.
Someone got 3 friendlies down in 1-3's position. Send it 1 here now.
We're the further south element, kind of next to 0518. We're short
Moving
holding
to you.
for everybody else.
Eyes on 1-2, good shit. 1-7, what's the status on 1-3 up there?
We got three down. We're working on them now. Getting them
I did not see those guys down.
Roger.
That BMP is just to the north of that BTR that was taken out. Probably standby. 400 meters north of that BTR.
You can get a fucking mark on it if it's stationary.
It's moving right now towards
We're gonna have to.
at a fairly decent rate of speed.
Havoc 1, be advised that BMP is closing on our position. We gotta get the ship moving.
Hit like press.
1-3 copies. We're finishing.
You can destroy, you can damage the BTR with that thing, but not a
1-4, I need you
BMP.
to stand by and take a shot on that thing if it gets close to 1-3.
1-4 copies. Be advised, my guys near 1-2 or 1-1, I can't tell at the time, are saying it's an MBT. That's what they're saying.
Either way, fuck it up, 1-4.
1-3 is gonna need to plant demo on this GAZ on our way out. It's not moving fast enough to keep up.
1-4, this is 1-3. We're ready with a follow-up. We get eyes on. Over.
Affirm.
Audible.
Alright, 1-4, you got ears on that
Close enough
bitch?
to hear.
We're listening in.
Just a little gas.
1-4, if you can push a fucking Moz team to my location or take yourself, it's
This
gonna be
is
cresting
1
right
Mike
up on
point
me.
1. Everyone's back up in 1-3. Get out of here. There's a BMP. Sounds like. Where are you located right now?
Stand by. I'm currently in grid 053084. I'm northeast of your position, to the right of 1-3's marker.
Affirm. I will move my Delta team and myself there.
1-4, this is Romeo.
Send it for 1-4.
You need to send 1-3 over here to put demo on this
0611
GAZ.
blue marker.
1-3-1-6.
Send for 1-3.
Be advised, I need you to put demo on that GAZ before you pull the rest of the way back over.
Solid copy. I'll get demo on it. Time now.
Tango Mike 1-6 out.
Okay, I'm not gonna let this fucking BMP sneak up on our ass. We're gonna move on it and fucking just persecute with our Delta team.
Roger. I just don't want 1-3 to get fucking hung out there to dry.
Yeah, Roger. They're secure and defilated.
Okay.
1 Romeo, this is 1-4. Are you calling out an active BMP or are you calling out the destroyed husk?
The one we can hear moving, I think, is the one she's calling out. Yes. Alright, stay on the gun until they get fucking demo planted.
1-1 and 1-2, I need you guys to maintain that security to the north and northeast and make sure nothing comes out the upper ass over.
Copies, we got the northeast covered.
Where's your team leader at?
We are just southeast of 1-1's boss.
Tango Mike 1-6 out.
1-6, this is 1-3.
Send it 1-3.
Romeo,
Be
is your
advised,
mark still
BMP's top of the hill,
accurate?
264 from roughly Havoc 1's
Affirm,
pause.
it's not moving, but I'm having.
Roger,
on
be
something
advised,
that
I'm getting
is
thermal
moving
hits.
to our
260, that next ridge line up to the west.
Oh yeah, there's a fucking another BMP off to the
Get off the Vic. Get off the Vic.
048082 is the grid ref. I'll be
There's a
marking it.
BMP on the ridgeline straight west. Looking straight at us and now shooting at us.
Catastrophic.
Out fucking standing.
Fuck yeah.
1-4.
Hell yeah.
1-3 moved over to the GAZ and then ran away and no one put demo on it.
1-3, this is 1-6 interrogative. Did you place demo on that gas? Over.
We're still looking for it. I think we may have gone a little bit too far off from it. Over.
That might have been 1-4. No, it's because they had a fucking 249.
Roger, 1-3.
Break. Interrogative, do you have a grid on it by chance?
Can you put a fucking marker down so they can get
Stand
to
by
it?
1-3.
Disregard, we got eyes on.
There's a
We're
marker
moving
on
to it
both
now.
of the armor pieces. The one at 0613 is destroyed.
No,
the other
negative.
one's
I
at
meant the
06.
fucking the GAZ.
1-7, be advised, you are really spread out from the rest of us. Don't get in trouble out there.
Yeah, Roger that. I'm looking for this fucking last piece of armor.
1-7, 1-7,
this
it's
is 1-4,
right here.
interrogative.
Your
We are
east,
pulling out of the AO with
like 100
equipment, yes?
meters. I believe it's still
A-firm
active.
1-4, I just need the whole platoon to hold pause for 1-7 to catch back up with us, over.
1-4 copies.
That's destroyed.
Hold in position. Out.
Cool. Thanks.
This is 1-7, I'm moving back to your position. I was checking on that armor piece. It has been destroyed.
1-6 is 1-3.
Send it 1-3.
We're in the process of setting up the demo. Time now, over.
Tango Mike 1-3.
1-3 up.
1-3, this is 1-7.
Sim for 1-3.
Be advised, 1-3, I'm going to be moving past that GAZ, so if you could go ahead and not detonate it and blow me the fuck up, that'd be great.
Solid copy, we're still putting the blocks on, over.
Alright, roger that. I mean, it took you 4 hours to find it, so I don't know how long it's going to take you to detonate it.
Could be here all week.
I have a spare HE shell.
Just throw a can of propane in there and you're good to go.
Maybe include some propane accessories.
But no accessories.
Right, Havoc 1, be advised,
they're
we're
up
going to
over this
begin
next
maneuvers
ridge,
back
that's-
to Tallahassee. Maintain platoon formation order, break 1-2, 1-1, and then 1-4 and 1-3 in the rear. How copy?
All copies. We're second in the middle.
1-2
1-3 copies, rear with the gear.
1-4 copies.
What is he, a fucking fighter pilot? Friendly's coming up.
Come up.
We're coming up.
Take us out. Just give me the go ahead.
Okay.
We're up.
Roger, stand by 1-2. Let's tighten up the gaps a little bit.
Take your vector back out of my backpack.
You know what I'm saying, Margie?
Hey, did that tank find you?
What? There was no tank.
By the way, Romeo, looking at that BTR, it is fucking white.
1-3-1-4, how goes the bomb?
Thought it was still active.
Swimmingly, we're popping.
Yeah, and I
red
can
smoke.
only see the
Yeah, red
nipple
smoke
of
on
the
it,
tee, if you get what I mean.
Over.
So
The muddy blood.
yeah, it was
right.
1-4 copies. We're pulling away.
Sergeant Lowe. Yo. You can go push yourselves a little closer to 1-2. Roger.
Alright, we're gonna push ourselves a little closer to 1-2 to the southeast. So pick up movement probably your own point.
1-3, this is 1-4, be advised, all my guys are currently either next to you or running in front of you, so you're good to go.
Bearing 1-2.
Solid copy. We'll keep pushing back behind you.
1-2-8.
Copy.
1-6 is 1-3.
Send it 1-3.
Be advised, we've got one of the shorter range clackers, so we'll need to blow that demo pretty soon. Over.
Go ahead and touch it off as long as there's no friendlies in the area. Over.
Copy that, we'll double check it.
1-3, this is 1-4, all my guys are accounted for near my current position. We're holding, getting cover.
1-3 is controlled at soon. Now. Fire in the hole, fire in the hole, fire in the hole.
Good shit, 1-3. Alright, fucking let's maintain this platoon formation back to fucking home.
Very useful for that 1 hour that I was inside of it.
What you do to the GAZ, to the enemy fucking armor vehicles is between you and the enemy armor vehicles, okay? I don't need to hear about it.
And your 1-3 squad, tell me if you should be moving.
Roger, wasn't sure.
I'm just, it's learning. It's a learning experience.
Fucking call me
1-4,
drum.
you need to start moving your ass.
I mean,
Are we buddies now?
Hey, Captain, that's the longest I ever spent inside anything.
See, I was also unsure.
Well, now you're sure.
I guess you're right.
Alright, now we've moved up here on this ridgeline and we're back in full view of everything that had been shooting at us before. If they had just waited and not pursued us.
We're playing checkers, not chess.
Right.
I don't really know how the saying goes. Is that right?
It's risk.
They're playing checkers and we're playing chess?
They're playing Boggle, we're playing Mousetrap.
Shoots and ladders?
Snakes and ladders.
Scrabble?
Alright, 1-2, you can go ahead and start picking up, but you're gonna want to shift a little more southwest. Don't push right up the face of this fucking hill to OP2. I want to take the little gully between OP3 and OP2. Copy.
Alright, Alpha, let's start moving.
1-2 copies. We're gonna start pushing south, and then we're cut east.
Correction, southwest.
Cut straight east, and then
Cut southwest. Correction. Cut southwest. We're taking the
1 is 1-1-1.
Send it 1-1.
Be advised, we have good
go.
eyes north and northwest. We can cover the platoons more,
Okay.
and pick up the rear if you'd like.
Sounds good, 1-1.
1-1 out.
Alright, 1-2's Oscar Mike, southwest between OP2 and 3.
I've never heard of it.
Alright, let's stop up here and let them get past.
This is 1-1. We are Oscar Mike to the south. Time.
1-3, this is 1-7.
Send for 1-3.
How's it going back there?
It is going pretty swimmingly. We're following up behind 1-4 now. Do you want us to redirect a little bit more south? Over.
Negative. You guys are looking beautiful.
Copy that. Nice to hear.
Just keep swimming.
Move on.
Moving.
LT, are we fucking heading all the way back to Cop? Or whatever it is?
Affirm, it's an AUX op, so it's, yeah.
Yeah, right to that.
Sorry.
Alright, 1-2 is switching bearing south-southeast, bearing 145. Over.
Admire the fact that you took a...
Solid copy, 1-2. Havoc 1, be advised, we have taken contact all throughout these fucking hills, sporadic, so make sure that we're maintaining our security as well. 1-3, you need to be peeking to the rear every now and then.
1-3 copies, peeking to the rear.
1 copies.
I feel like you told 1-2 to go southwest around the fucking hill, and they did, and no one else is following them.
I did. I'm gonna bring it up in the debrief. They went the right way, everybody else kind of went right over the face of the hill.
This is what I get for trusting 1-4.
More suggestions than orders.
Yeah, except for the part where they're not.
One, two, this is 1-4. Be advised, we're holding position, letting you guys pass behind or in front of us while, you know, maintaining formation here.
Roger that.
It's a long walk.
1-1 is 1-3. We're slowing.
It's a good
we're
thing we're
short
jogging.
halting. Get the spacing.
1 copies. Same.
Looks like 1-4's second in line. Let's pick it back up and then.
Switching bearing 125.
1-3 copies. 1-2-5. 1-3's Oscar Mike.
Yeah, it was really good, but...
Is she talking shit?
I can't
Yeah,
hear.
fuck you, Loster.
Oh, now she's talking shit.
Yeah, fuck
or
you.
maybe she's talking
bird.
shit back.
Fuck
Bir-
you, bird girl.
What? Okay.
Fuck you.
Is that your...
What?
It's my best
You
insult.
fucking
For...
lobster.
Okay.
What?
Go back in the ocean.
Yeah.
Crustacean.
I hope you
Crustacean.
splatter on some
Fuck
fucking
you.
trucker's windshield. Shut up.
Okay.
I hope a fisherman wraps a hook around your fucking foot.
I hope you end up in a Walmart tank.
Do people? Okay.
Go make me a sandwich.
Oh, you can't say that.
They have lobsters at Walmart?
Can I talk to HR?
The high class Walmarts.
Yeah, they do.
Well, this is 1-4. Be advised, we are pretty exposed to the ridgeline to our east, where contacts were, I think, from. I kind of forgot in the heat of the moment. So just be advised that we need to be careful of that.
Roger. Just pick the best route back to the cop.
This calls for a montage. This run.
Your fucking montage.
You want to roll down this hill and see who gets to the bottom first?
Only if you promise that one of you is gonna break your neck.
That would kill me.
We can only hope.
1-4, this is 1-7.
Why are you being mean to me?
Send it.
How much ammo do your 240 gunners have?
Wait, one. Out.
Yeah, they're pulling up the rear.
Yeah,
Did you just out me?
For a little bit on that hill.
Wait one out. I'll come back to you. I don't want to hold nets for everybody else here.
You can't out me. I was the initiating station.
That's what wait out means.
Don't.
What?
Okay, I didn't say that on. I didn't say it on PlatoonNet.
Disregard. It was a test. You passed.
900 rounds. We have 900 rounds left for the M240s.
If he outed you and then he initiated a new call, he needed to okay.
I don't know what's
I love you sometimes, man. This is not one of them.
Is there any water in this region? Because all I see is where water used to be, everywhere.
It rained once. I mean, there's grass and bushes, so there must be water at some
Havoc one
point.
outstanding job today. Break. Once we get into the cop, don't worry about holding defensive. Just rally up near the boxes for debrief. Over.
Okay, once we get to
Normal cops.
cop, just rally up on the boxes for debrief.
1-3 copies. Be advised, we are mission complete, so we'll debrief in the cop.
1-4 copies.
1-3 copies.
1-2 copies.
Sweating like a fat kid at Six Flags.
I don't know what that means.
Don't they have water rides at Six Flags?
Yeah, but they don't have any shade. So if you're fat, you just profusely sweating.
Is it the voice of experience? Like,
Oh,
I've
yeah,
never,
I was
I've
the
never
fat-
heard
oh, yeah.
that turn of phrase before.
I was the fat kid at Six Flags, absolutely.
It's oddly specific.
I'm now the fat man at Six Flags.
Is that why their drinks are like $10 though? So that's how they make their money?
I would just be dehydrated. Fuck that.
Just drink the water.
That's how I'm like.
Drink the chlorine.
The chlorine?
Just hold your mouth open when you go on the water rides.
Drink the chlorine, piss, and sweat water, yes.
There's not that much piss in there.
You have to get in the cum.
Oh, come on.
Oh, right. Well, you can see that at least.
Let's go ahead and come around the northern side of the cop. Yeah, go in through the north and the eastern side.
I remember this cop. This is the cop we got fucking blown up in.
Yeah, unless you unfuck.
Maybe you got blown up in it.
I did.
I'm working on it, trust me.
Would rather have gotten blown in it, but it's been a couple years.
Okay, man, we get it. You don't get laid anymore. Can you just let it
Havoc
go?
one, everybody sound off when you're here.
You guys good? Yeah, you good.
You got like 8
1-3
kids.
sound
Maybe
off
you've
when
had
you're here.
enough.
I do not have 8 kids. Why do you keep saying I have 8 kids?
Yeah, I think we're all set, right?
Captain
have
thinks
eight
that
kids
all
now?
poor
Did you get
people
rid of
have
them?
8 kids.
Wait,
and
Jesus,
it's
brother.
it's
We're all set.
very racist.
1-3's
What the
all
fuck does
here.
that mean? I'm poor. I don't have any kids.
You literally wear a suit of armor.
What is that? What does that have to do with your 18 kids from 8 different babies' mamas?
Alright, get closer.
Get the
You
fuck
can
in.
go up.
Go, go, go.
Move it up, move it up.
Oh, he's wanted.
Believe me, I understand.
Oh my god.
When are we shooting the swimsuit edition
Don't make me
calendar?
do a sexual harassment brief.
Swan dived over everyone.
Pretty gross.
Yeah, about 10 seconds ago.
I got sued by a goat.
Alright, LT.
By a goat?
Still got a straggler here.
Oh, who the hell is this?
Go, princess, waiting on you.
Hey, calm down.
Da, 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 da.
Alright, have fun.
This one won't be advised. I still have one guy out there. He's coming.
Oh boy, hell. Jesus.
That's PT for you.
He's not old. Where's his battle buddy? Says Sergeant McCoy.
Oh, that's a good question.
One is out here.
Ah, pips.
Are you sure?
Alright, Epic One. First and foremost, outstanding job today. Our objective was to push through those ridge lines and basically eliminate anything that got thrown at us. I think you did that for the most part with a fucking quickness. I've seen a lot of fucking good shit tonight. A lot of guys trying to cover each other. I think for the most part we did a good job on our bounding maneuvers by 1 or 2 elements covering while 1 or 2 elements moved. One of the things that I also really liked was the speed at which we moved from those OP to OP. We didn't allow that IDF to kind of dial us in. You know, as soon as that shit started hitting around us, we fucking started moving to the next hilltop, and the same thing from OP2 to OP3. So outstanding work on that. When we can't fucking destroy that IDF or get eyes on it immediately, we just got to keep moving fluidly, and you guys did that with a quickness. So outstanding work there. 1-4, fucking outstanding work tonight on the armor. I know that BTRAD Alpha was fucking you guys up towards the end there. I made the call to break contact. That armor was well outside of our AO, and we weren't about to push out there and eliminate it. So overall, fucking outstanding work. I don't have a whole lot of nitpicky things other than at the very end. I didn't want the whole platoon pushing over that hill face to OP2 when you guys were pushing south. I wanted us to push between the ridge lines between OP2 and OP3 so we didn't expose ourselves. And 1-2 is the only squad that actually did that. Everybody else pushed over the hill face. But otherwise, I don't have a whole lot of negatives. I hope you guys had a good time today. Bunch of outstanding fucking work. The communication was good all around. So, Captain Drumheller, did you have anything?
I'll let Sergeant Heckman go first.
Sergeant Heckman?
Actually, no, let me go first.
Fucking cock teased.
Well, I know Sergeant Heckman's always the happy one, so I want him to go last. All I have is a list of bad shit. Guys, I don't know how many times I have to go over this, but you don't let your fucking subordinates call you by your last name during official unit shit. We are a role-playing unit. Like, baseline of what we do is you being called by your proper rank and or title. Do not fucking let that happen if you're a team leader or you're a squad leader and you're dealing with something official. It's starting to get to the point where people are going to start getting counselings. Who carried the DMR tonight?
I don't believe we have one, Captain. That's my fault.
Yep. It's someone's fault. Was this a good mission for the DMR? To have a DMR?
A from Captain.
Oh, yeah. 1-2, when we first pushed out of here and you pushed up, I don't remember where, but you said you were getting moved up on from the right and from the left, from the northwest and from the northeast, but what I didn't see was you falling back below that defilade and waiting for your sister squads to move up on your flanks. You kept calling out like it was a fucking emergency and you were getting run up on, but you just stayed up there and kept fighting. That's pretty much the same thing as standing up in front of armor. Like, if you're getting guys up on you that close and hard, and I'm not talking about close and hard like Sergeant Heckman likes, then you need to pull back and let your other fucking elements maneuver on those contacts.
Roger, sir. Yeah, that was my fault.
I know you said we moved out of the IDF quickly, but that is not what I saw. It looked like 1-3 stayed up on, I think it was on OP2, till like 3 or 4 barrages came in. No, that was OP1, moving from OP1 to OP2. Like, when that IDF starts coming in, that is time to fucking pick up and haul ass. Like, you do not need to wait. That's something I don't want to bring up in the last debrief after I leave as platoon lead, because it's one of the reasons I became platoon lead in the first place. So, do we feel that 1-3 moved out of that IDF fast enough? Okay, why is that?
I haven't got an answer for you, sir. I just dropped the ball on that one.
I got an answer, sir. I was with 1-3 at that time, and that IDF was, none of it came, I mean, it was close, but it wasn't fucking right on top of us, and they were providing security for the rest of the element. We would have had to been moving the entire platoon while under fire. So, while I believe that 1-3 could have maybe run faster, infantry targets and protecting our brothers, you know, we stood there and we hashed it out as best we could, and I don't believe that we fucking took casualties because of that IDF.
All right. 1-4, you guys shot an HE round at something at one point, and it took us asking you what you were shooting at. That should never be the case. Like, if you are shooting at something, then that's something that platoon needs to know about. And if one of your teams shoots at something and you don't know what they're shooting at, that's a problem also.
A-frame cap. I'll fix it.
Last thing, now that we have the VTS weapon resting mod, the tripod is coming out of the box. The VTS weapon resting mod lets you rest your weapon on pretty much any surface, including a downward angle. So the tripod is gone. It's no longer authorized for use. That's all I had.
Thank you, Captain. Sergeant Heckman.
I'd like to go last, sir.
Roger. 1-1.
Thank you, sir. Nothing from me except for apologies for stepping on comms on platoon a couple times. That's on. Yeah. That's it.
Roger. Thank you, Sergeant Littleberry. 1-2.
Thank you, sir. Again, same thing. Sorry for stepping on comms today. In addition, sorry for not hearing about the gas. That was kind of a fuck up on my end. That's all I had. Thank you, sir.
Roger that. Thank you, Sergeant Munson. 1-3.
Thank you, sir. Overall, I feel like comms were good, so I just want to echo that. That's actually all I have for the platoon, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Sergeant O'Connell. 1-4.
Thank you, sir. I got nothing for the platoon as a whole. That's all. Thank you, sir.
Roger, thank you, Shaw. And one thing I did just remember right off the bat that I just want to say, it goes along with what I said off the bat, but there were multiple times tonight, I heard it from, I think almost at least one point every single squad was doing something to either hold themselves to color another element, whether that's we were withdrawing or moving. There were multiple times where I did not give that order for you guys to do that, but you guys took initiative to cover one another while you were doing those maneuvers, so fucking outstanding work on that, squad leaders. First Sergeant Brewer, Aries, you got anything?
Why, thank you, newly minted lieutenant.
Can you speak up, Doc?
No? Fuck off, my voice carries. Fucking hear me just fine.
Sir.
You hear me?
Apron.
There we go. All right. Thank you, LT. The only thing I wanted to point out for you guys tonight, well, really two things. Firstly, there's nothing I can really do aside from continue to talk about it, but for the love of all that is holy, when you start getting shot at, get behind fucking cover. Don't sit there and stare at the thing that is shooting at you, which is why multiple guys got dropped tonight by the PK gunner. from either flank because I open up a burst on you guys and you turn and just stare at me. So then I'm going to shoot you in the face. But other than that, and that's an issue that's fucking ongoing, I don't know how to fix it. Somebody's got a miracle cure for it. Please let me know. I'll pay you good money for it. But overall, the communication that you guys had going between the squad leaders was impressive tonight. That's what I like to hear, as was alluded to there by Lieutenant Sullivan. You guys taking that initiative to talk to each other and coordinate movements and who was covering who and so on and so forth. I fucking loved hearing that, you know, so keep that up. Keep up that level of communication and that level of care for each other. You know, if you recognize somebody's moving without cover, take it upon yourself to cover them and make sure that they're taken care of. That's all I got. Thank you, LT.
Thank you, First Sergeant. Sergeant Perkinson, you were medical tonight, correct?
Affirm LT.
You got anything for us?
Negative LT, nothing for medical.
Roger, thank you, Sergeant Perkinson. Alright, Sergeant Heckman, you're last but not least.
Thank you, LT. Alright, Havoc 1, you guys, I was really impressed multiple times at exactly what Top was touching on. The fact that you guys were looking out for each other and fucking trying to coordinate and make sure everybody was covered in their movements was outstanding. And that was something that we did really well last op. We had one little, you know, hiccup with 1-4 moving without anybody watching, but we rectified that shit. Can everybody hear me?
Affirm, Sergeant.
Just making sure. Okay, but yeah, really good shit with that, guys. That shit, you know, sustain the fucking shit out of it. Yeah, I talked on fucking somebody 1-1. You talked on somebody 1-2. You talked whatever. Who gives a fuck, right? Like we were not gonna let that fucking get us down. Like we had a new you know, squad leader filling in. I know you've done it before, Sergeant Littleberry, but still, it's a lot of what we do and the way that we do it has to do with feel. Getting to know each other, and you know, we kind of, you know, and shit was fucking chaotic, so that shit's gonna happen, but we don't bust balls for that. We don't get frustrated with shit like that. So really good shit. 1-4, when you guys, I mean, you guys moved with the fucking quickness tonight. All of your movements were nice, clear, concise. It was fucking outstanding. When you pushed to assist myself, Captain, Lobster, you know, when you guys pushed out there to secure us, I mean, that shit was picture perfect. Online, when you engaged the enemy and you destroyed them, it was fucking outstanding. So really good shit with that. At one point in the beginning of the mission, during one of the initial engagements, I told you, you know, earn your fucking shot, okay? And that goes for everybody. And that's all the way up, all the way down. When we shoot, we don't just fucking shoot right where we're fucking standing. We earn the right to shoot by getting shoulder to shoulder with our brothers, okay? So we're always going to want to earn our fucking shot. Now, the second time that we got in an engagement, I actually looked to my right and I saw fucking 2 squads all standing shoulder to shoulder engaging the enemy. Out fucking standing. That's the shit right there. We're not going to take fucking silly, you know, shooting each other in the legs, and I noticed that we fucking haven't over a while. So earn your fucking shot, get shoulder to shoulder, fight in fucking your skirmish lines, make sure that we're fucking persecuting with as many guns downrange as humanly possible. Okay? Security was pretty good. We were picking up all those targets that were trying to flank us and do all sorts of willy-nilly bullshit. Romeo, kudos to you. You really fucking were on the ball tonight, you know, spotting those shit, because we couldn't really see that far because of all the ridges, so really good shit. But other than that, Havoc 1, you guys are fucking outstanding, and, you know, I'm really going to miss you guys, so that's all I got.
Excuse me?
I believe are we dismissed, LT?
Yeah, that's all I have, Sergeant Heckman. If that's all you had, thank you.
I got some. All right. I know one of the questions that was asked at the NCO meeting, what was that, a couple weeks ago, was what were the lessons learned, and what has been, well, basically, what were the lessons learned from Sergeant Heckman coming back and from me stepping down into the role of Havoc 1, and has there been any effect? What do you guys think? Do you guys think that there's been any positive effect on Havoc 1?
Oh, yes, sir.
Absolutely, Captain.
Do you think that's going to carry over and be a positive effect on the unit as a whole?
Oh, yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Just not even from doing anything, just from setting a fucking example. And on top of that, you know, there's new SOPs. There's a couple new SOPs that's been coming into place, and just general talks with the other platoon HQs as we've gone. You know, I'm a big believer in dissemination of information. You know, we don't have to necessarily make a new SOP for every little thing. You know, we already make enough new SOPs, but we need to get all that information and all the shit that we do talked about enough so that it's basically common knowledge. And that's one of the big things that we've done in the past 3 months since I took over as Havoc 1. And I've seen a great deal of improvement out of this fucking platoon. And as much as we can, you know, march around and wave our flags as platoon sergeant and platoon leader, we can't make a fucking change if the people who are under us are unwilling or unable to change. So that's on you guys. So I am satisfied with where the platoon is now, and hopefully we can set the standard for the rest of the fucking unit if we haven't done so already. Which, do you think we've done so already, Sergeant Heckman?
Cool, sir.
All right. That's all I had. Wait. I got one more thing. What makes the grass grow? Electrolytes.
Real quickly, I didn't want to forget about anybody else. Did anybody else have any C's or Q's? Go ahead and throw them in chat. I don't want to forget about anybody else. All right. So squad leaders, if you can just send myself and Sergeant Heckman just an attendance report for today. Other than that, that's all I got. Outstanding work today, and y'all are dismissed. Go fill in for Task Force Bravo tonight. I'm sure they're gonna need some help.
What?
Thank you guys.
Have a good time.
So about Sergeant Heckman, though.
Oh, he's probably already.
All right.
He's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
I'll be right back.
Is he even?
I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. I am not done tonight. I'm going to be off for about 2 hours. I'm going to try to go get dinner with my roommates. And then I will be back tonight. I'll be filling in, so I have no responsibilities. That should be fun for me and hopefully for you guys. So, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're a troll, enjoy your ban or your bans, since you're one of those little shits who tries to make multiple accounts. Good for you. And the rest of you guys, I'll see you later tonight.